it was actually recording Discord as well. So, all right. So tonight we're gonna be playing Capture the Orb, which is the PvP special scenario, which is basically just capture the flag. And we have 4 people tonight that will be playing. This is actually my first time playing it, so should be pretty interesting to see how this goes.
I think it's everyone's first time, to be honest.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll just kind of read through it. Arena's become the epicenter not only of conflict solution, but entertainment in the world. As such, the twisted mind of the governor that administers minor arenas gradually developed many other activities besides the standard team deathmatch. Of all these activities ranging from cultural spectacles for sporting events, only one of them the Emperor allowed to be featured in Arena of Fate, the most significant in the world. Located in the imperial capital, the violent and profoundly strategical Capture the Orb. The winning objective, be the first team to take the enemy orb to the stairs tile on your side of the map. This is a PvP scenario. Players divide themselves into 2 teams and determine if each side will recruit 3 or 4 heroes. Place all tiles according to the map. Heroes start the fight on one of the squares of the stair tiles located on their team side of the map. Follow all applicable PvP rules and the following. Just quick clarification, we'll probably be doing 4 heroes on each team, just because we got 4 people, so it'll be easier to divide it up. So the special rules: Magic Orb. An adjacent hero must spend a prime action to grab the enemy orb and become the bearer. Heroes can only grab enemy orbs. When a hero grabs the orb to become the bearer, and at any time the bearer finishes its move action, they must choose an adjacent square to place the orb. If there are no available adjacent squares to place the orb, leave it on the last unoccupied square where the bearer stepped. Then the orb loses its bearer. Bearers are hastened and immune to any effects that would move them from enemies and allies. The bearer's movement stat becomes a 3 while carrying the orb. If there is an ally adjacent to the bearer is protected and toughened. Otherwise, it is exposed and vulnerable. Each of these conditions apply only once per turn. The bearer can only spend its prime action to make a basic attack. If the bearer dies, the enemy team may move the orb 1 square. When the heroes die, place their token on the square they died. At the start of their next turn, they revive on an altar tile on their team's side of the map with 30 hit points and no available special attacks. They can take their turns as usual, prime and move action. Artifacts and scrolls. Like any PvP match, teams may agree to fight with artifacts and or scrolls. The bearer's immunity against force movement also applies to scrolls and artifacts. Did you guys want to play with scrolls and artifacts?
I'm
This is
fine
my
with
first
just...
time. Let's keep it simple.
Sure. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too. Heroes Bonanza variant. This variation uses all heroes available to the player. Teams must first recruit their initial heroes. Selection in terms of the turn order, then another round of selection starts, but this time the heroes selected may enter the game in any order. In the second round of selection, the teams keep alternating picks until there are no heroes left. Leave 1 hero out of the game if the number of available heroes is not even. Follow Capture the Orb regular rules. However, when a hero dies, instead of reviving it, place a hero outside the game on the altar with 30 hit points and 1 special attack available. This substitution cannot make the team have 2 heroes of the same combat role fighting at the same time unless there are no other available substitutes. keeping track of the heroes who already have fought and died. Once they have all joined the fight, dead heroes become available to fight again. To add more unpredictability, you may get the substitute hero at random from a pile of shuffled hero pads and assemble after the second round of selections. When the pile ends, shuffle again the hero pads of all the heroes who are not fighting. Playing classic PvP.
Ooh.
Hey, don't change it.
I'm sorry.
Playing classic PvP. You can use this scenario to play classic PvP. Follow the rules and add this one. Magic orbs, 60 hit points, defense is 6, object traits, activate enemy orb, you must spend prime action, blah blah, ignore range, vision, no rolls required.
I'm back.
Affect an enemy takes 12 damage.
So we have like a bench team while the actual team is playing? Is that it?
What was that?
We have our team and one on the bench. Is that what it said?
We have one on the bench? You mean like if you do the Heroes Bonanza variant?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
well, it sounds like you have more than one that's kind of on the bench, but yeah, you have one that's basically who's next in line, is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But it can't be a hero of the same combat role that's already in. So I don't know if we want to play that variation or not. It is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. So we playing the classic PvP.
You want to do classic
But
then?
we have another objective that is not just killing each
I was
other.
gonna say let's just do classic PvP for now.
Oh, you guys didn't want to do the capture the orb?
Oh no, the capture the orb with the PvP classic rules.
Yeah. Okay.
Without any variations.
Yeah.
Time.
I was just making sure that that's what you were referring to. Okay. So what teams do we want to do? I know I played against Lobo here in the past, and he knows the game relatively pretty well. How about you guys?
Know nothing about it.
Okay.
Other than I spent a
Hey.
crap ton of money on it.
There you go.
I mean, we can be one in each team.
Yeah.
We can play, so we can have them anyway.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that the teams are fair and it's not, putting people that don't really understand the game on one team.
I know the game pretty well, so
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
so
then
do you
can be
want
me and the dude that doesn't know the game very well.
Moxie?
Actually. It's Moxie, me and
Okay.
Moxie, and you guys
All right.
together. Let
Sounds good. So
let
we'll
me
do
get close to him.
classic PvP rules, so that means that we'll do 4 heroes for each team.
Hi, buddy.
Since we're already on those right-hand side, we'll be Team Blue, I guess. And we will roll the dice, see who goes first.
How do you roll dice?
You just shake it.
you-
Did you see that? I almost
Hey.
had a 20.
no, wait, guys, You can put if you hover,
Phone?
You can press
Yeah,
R.
press R. That's
Yeah.
a much better way of rolling the dice.
you can use the physics or use the command.
Yeah.
Press R. It's more random that way. No, really.
How do I
Mhm.
get it off the ruler?
F1.
I've seen
Which
it.
one?
The problem is I've seen it be actually significantly less random when you do that.
That's what I was also gonna say. I'm pretty sure everyone has D20s laying around. We can just use real dice.
There's a thing on the roll function there because you can just let it hover.
Well, we got 4 the first one. That's fine. What do you got?
You got a 20.
But I like his
Oh
roll.
my
Yeah,
god,
that's
of course
great.
he did. Hacks right
Don't-
from the
don't
beginning.
worry.
Nice, Lobo.
My rolls in the combat's gonna be shitty anyway. You know me.
All right, you guys got to select the first hero.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the obvious pick.
Oh, are you? Jirana?
Excuse
Are
me.
you saying this is the obvious one because they just posted a message about who's everyone's favorite tank? Funny. All right, who do you think we should pick?
Then call me Joe.
Joe. All right.
So you don't keep saying out of it.
I know it's a little awkward to say like.
No, I got
It's not really a name; it's a phrase.
Well, I mean, I can't help it. I'm out of ideas.
Yeah.
Damn it.
He's already out of ideas. All right.
For making names, yeah, no, yeah.
I think.
Who are you planning on picking?
So I was as well kind of thinking like Lobo, of maybe having a tank hero on this one, considering it's capture the flag. I was considering the Death Knight actually because of his spectral lance ability.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, you can't use your special abilities if you're carrying it though. So I guess mean it'd really be more like a movement thing than anything else.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, it probably really doesn't matter that much. I'm just gonna go with I haven't played the dwarf before, so I'm gonna pick the dwarf. Rurik.
The dwarf's good. He's able to spread his passive 2 tiles away from him.
Yep.
That's really nice. He doesn't have to be next to the person.
You know what, Lobo? You just pick all of ours, and I'll play whatever I end up with.
Come on, you gotta throw one in there at least.
All right, I'll pick one.
Yeah, pick this one.
Give me a color, and I'll pick it.
One that tickles your fancy. Well, I mean, what's your playstyle?
Yeah, do you like? Melee damage.
I mean, I'm not much into. I haven't played board games like this much. I'm pretty new, but I've done a lot of gaming.
Yeah, just tell me your playstyle in digital games, and I can translate here to the
usually range DPS
shooters.
That's blue. So that's blue.
Yes. Yeah.
there you go.
Full blue.
Yeah, I mean, this game, the funny thing is, this game is as traditional as it gets in terms of, the fantasy archetypes. And
I kind of figured it would be.
And they even made it so simple that, the first one we selected they're literally called tank. And then you got, healers. It's literally the class name, so.
Oh, that's easy. I'm going to do the hunter.
Neri. So, okay, so just so you know, you can select it kind of like Windows, where you're making a whole box.
Yeah, click and drag. And
you click and drag, and then you can pick it all up and move it all at once.
How the crap did you select it all at once?
So, click and drag?
Yeah, click.
Like in Windows?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not everything.
Highlight
it all.
Highlight it all first.
What are his smalls? I can't see it.
Where's your hand? I don't see his hand. You see his hand?
He's a ghost. No.
Yeah. All right, you guys go ahead and move it over, and then I'll play with it.
All right.
Then I only have to move one token.
Basically.
Yeah, I think I was
pointing to Juliet, but he made. Oh.
All right, Joe. You picked the. It was Joe, right? You picked the next.
Sorry,
one.
I'm eating, but I'm keeping myself muted. But
yeah, okay.
I was eating a bowl of ice cream with my wife's good homemade peaches with vanilla ice cream when we started initially.
I was thinking of picking a controller.
That'll be interesting.
Oh, stay away from her. Stay away from her.
Too powerful.
Don't you touch her.
She's too powerful.
That's Lobo's belief.
I'll play Zund.
All right.
I mean, he's not different, but let's see. We have a tank. We have a yes. Just need someone that can disrupt their own movement. That could be. Actually, Elarin could be a great pick here.
I know who you're gonna pick.
No. I'm gonna try to play a little bit fair.
You are? Ah, come on.
Shit. But yeah, there's like not a lot of options that make other people move for you.
Oh, there is.
Like-
I'm not gonna make it easy for you, Lobo.
Well, of course. It's like there's her. We got this, so we lost Juliet. That would be a nice pick. Jade moves our people.
Yup.
Oster doesn't make that because he's kind of sucks. I actually leaning to pick her because of Shadow Dance.
Oh, there's the box. Yay!
Which box?
I don't know, whatever I'm hovering over. I can see your guys' cursor.
I mean, yeah, we can see Moxie though. I mean, Qatar.
See, there I am.
I'll get Qatar. I personally don't like him because of our past mischiefs, but
He still can't
Well, I
get
already
over
picked
Lava
my
Citadel.
one, so yeah, I already picked
Nah,
my
man.
one, so you're on the hook.
I actually I have things against orcs right now.
Okay, what do we have so far? We got a tank, we got a DPS. Okay, and what's this red?
You got
dude?
a
What do they
melee
do?
DPS and a ranged DPS character and a tank.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's
basically.
between like a controller and a healer.
So a controller is a ranged character that does damage, but also applies like conditions and
Debuffs.
special effects.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's a disruptor.
Yeah, they
We probably ought to
disrupt the
go here.
battlefield from range. In contrast to the tactician, which is like the melee variant of that. Alright, so we got a tank and a
I
controller.
thought that's what the bruiser was.
Huh?
No, the prison is a mix of everything.
They're kind of like a versatile mix of healing, damage, support.
It's everything.
Yeah, they're kind of all over the place. God. So there is a hero specifically that I want, but I'm just kind of worried that with their 3 picks already, they've picked 3 very high damage characters, and we've picked probably more of the lower DPS type heroes. So it gets me worried because it's like I don't want to risk just picking a great like movement type ability and not having anybody that can like really try to plow people down. So I'm kind of leaning the Minotaur here.
Holy! She's gorgeous.
You didn't see the alternate art before?
No, I haven't. Only the miniatures.
All right, your last pick, Lobo, or actually Moxie.
You got
All right, I'll go.
So you have a brute, you have a shooter, you have a tank. So you have to select something else.
Oh, the
Wait,
necromancer.
wait, wait. Let's discuss this. Let's discuss this real quick, real quick. Please. Yeah, there's an argument why you won't want to pick this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because first
So-
of all, he is a damage healer. Okay.
I just like the artwork.
Yeah, that's a good argument. But
his power gain he gains power through his allies and enemies being dead. The
Yes.
unfortunate normally
Oh.
PvP that would actually be good, but in this mode everybody respawns
Yep.
and comes back to life, so that significantly negates his strength of that
So-
character.
Who do you pick
and
then?
and we also have the argument of their own team because they have zoomed. Rainbow Ray actually disables us to heal, so a good pick is between Jade and Talia. Talia because she has a
If you
primary
want a
attack.
healer, that
Yes. If you don't want a healer, if you want to keep pressuring damage and other stuff, you can pick Zafara because she's a healer and a disruptor.
What colors are we open to, or does it matter?
Any
No, it
color you
does.
haven't picked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Any
You
color
can
you
pick
haven't
me-
picked.
You
So,
can pick gray, blue, and
The
red.
oranges, the greens, the purples, the yellows, or even these white ones.
Actually, no. Never mind.
Ooh.
You setting up the board.
That did not work. All right,
You're trying
let's
to
do
pick
shapeshifter if I can
Oh,
get a card back.
shapeshifter?
Yeah.
Okay. That's an okay pick. You know how he works? How does he
I
work?
don't know how
Aaron.
anything here works.
Okay, let's see. You see, he has a passive called Chameleon. It triggers exactly when you pick him on your team.
So you look at this.
Yes, the effect is he's going to be any role that isn't in our team yet. So he can be a controller, a healer, a tactician, bruiser, and stuff. I suggest he becomes a healer. That's what I should suggest.
Sure, I'm game.
All right.
Alright.
So he's a healer.
You probably want to pull over a healer pad so you can have that as a reference.
I mean, on the card, it tells him how it works. On the
It-
little card.
Yes.
It does, but I hate that card.
Well, if you press Alt, it zooms in.
I know.
I'm just put it here, and he's a
Well,
healer. No, I'll copy and paste. I don't know what this do
Whoa!
because
I
we
like that alt thing.
yeah, you just press Alt, it zooms in.
So what else do I have that is cool like that?
Q and U and E. I'm sorry. Rotates the pieces around.
Alright, who are we picking for the last one, Joe?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So we got one
I know.
high damage character now who has a lot of movement.
Yeah, I want to grab a healer, but we kind of need more damage.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm kind of leaning towards here.
Well,
Oops.
they have 2 ranged. We have 1 ranged,
Yep.
which I don't think is too big of a deal. Although we could just go. Where's his face? Didn't one of these have? Oh no, I guess not.
This one.
Yeah, he'd be a good choice. I was thinking either him or the monk.
Yeah, so the reason why I think Vanris is good is because, one, he swaps places with people,
hmm
and second is he can also do damage to anybody that's nearby, and in this mode, they get bonuses for being nearby to their allies. So he's kind of got a double whammy there.
Yeah, we'll do it. Why not?
All right, cool. Awesome. All right, well, so now normally we'd next pick heroic actions for our team, and then so you select 2 heroic actions for your team, and then we'll move on to the next part.
And where do we choose heroic actions from?
Lobo will grab the cards up here for you. There's seven possible cards you can pick. I'm gonna pull them into my hand here, and then
Moxie, try pressing F1 again because we actually can't see a mouse. Yes, he bugged out.
Wait, hold on.
Have you ever seen my mouse?
Nope.
Wait, Flex. If you click on my name,
yeah,
and then or actually pick a team, like go to change team, and then just pick one of those symbols. That way we can see each other's hand.
Okay.
Oh,
So if
that's
you click
cool,
on your
that's
name, if you click on your name, and then just see now
There
I
we
can
go.
see your hand.
Awesome.
Click on your name and do
And
what?
same thing.
Change team?
No,
Well,
you click on your own
Flex,
name.
Flex can do it.
I
but,
can do it for you guys.
yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, it's pronounced flanks. I was pronouncing way wrong. Yeah. Wait, what? No, sit here. I mean, it's no problem.
I am. I'm just farting around.
Stays with you guys.
Hmm.
So the turn order is from her to him. And
Oh,
since
no.
you picked-
Well, the turn order isn't made yet. It's when we start placing units down. That's when the turn order is made.
Yeah.
yes, that's what I'm saying. It's placing right.
Well, no, like you can put him first if you like. You can put this character first if you want, and then that'd be first.
Oh, you talking about playing?
Yeah.
Putting on the field.
Mm-hmm. That determines the turn order. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so hover your mouse on the deck and press the number
Why
4
don't you pick a card
on
that
your
you
keyboard.
think we should use? I'll pick one too.
Yes.
Okay.
And-
This one seems like a
and do
no-brainer.
on the
Yeah,
attitude.
that's what I was thinking
Here.
too.
Here. You see my ruler,
And
Moxie.
probably
Pick-
this one just because I think we're
get
gonna need
her-
some versatility.
Nice. The
It's either
ruler
that
thing.
or here.
You hold tab.
Mm,
Okay.
Hold tab to group.
No, you press tab to do this thing here, and if you press and hold it, you can actually do a rule. So, let's see our comp. We have this and that. And
I mean,
also
look.
that.
We
Yeah.
could be a little silly because we can do this, and then her special.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty silly, but it's up to you. That's the only thing it would benefit from. I mean, there wouldn't be anything else to it. So it's
Yeah.
it's just a novel thing. But
What does the ruler do for me?
Yeah.
Just to help point it out.
It's risky though because basically it's assuming that it works out.
or we
right?
can do this one too.
So Moxie, you can see my hand, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
we could do that one too.
What I suggest is this one with
Want to do that one?
Yeah, if that works for you.
this one.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sure. I'm pretty good just going with the flow.
You can press
Oh,
Control
okay.
Z and it'll group all the cards together.
Oh yeah.
Control
Control
Z groups cards.
Control G.
No, G. You actually don't need control. You just press G.
I'm glad we got the tabletop simulator experts on here.
Yeah, I've been using it a lot.
So how do I stack my cards and put them back, or even turn
Very
them
carefully.
You can press and select, and then press G. Or
You know what game I've been wanting to play on here though?
you actually stack like
Tabletop
here.
or Twilight Imperium.
You see what I'm doing?
I don't know if you know that one.
You put
I've
on
It's,
top of
never
it,
played it.
and it stacks.
It's a game that takes a while to play, but it's like
4 hours.
one of the best games you can play. Yeah, everyone always says it's like one of the best games you can ever play though, because it's do you know Civ
Yeah.
and like those kind of 4X games?
Yep.
That's what it is basically. You play as a faction, and then you explore planets, and you claim planets, you collect resources, you research stuff, you build diplomacy with your other allies or with the other players on the board. Like it's just the first to reach 10 victory points.
How
you
do
don't
I grab all those?
Hover your mouse and press 4 on your keyboard.
that's right.
The upper 4. Nice.
All right, we gotta place down units now.
All right. Let's. Usually, I like to. I don't know if it's in the rules or not of if you're supposed to roll again, but I usually roll again for.
I
see
had
who
the
does
rule book.
first
I don't
placement.
have it on now.
You roll
Do you usually do a second roll for placement?
everything you roll. You roll for hit picks, for placement, for artifacts.
Yeah.
It's pretty annoying.
All right. You want to roll this time?
Yep.
So, Joe, you want to roll? Because I rolled like crap last time.
I rolled a 6.
And we got a 2.
Oh, nice.
So, awesome rolls all around. So you guys get to pick your first hero to be placed. You'll be on the left-hand side of the board as red team.
Yes.
So anywhere up to the half mark where the blue
Yep,
tips are.
that's correct.
So, for what I actually understand from this game, choosing the middle ground is pretty shitty. This is kind of bad. But I'm choose her here. So look matches. You guys can pick yours.
Did you place your first one? Oh, I didn't even see
Yeah.
him over here. All right, there we go. I see her. All right, who we got
Oh, hello.
first? Kind of thinking maybe Zund first.
So who did the graphic design in here?
There's a person in the, like, in terms of who made this mod?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a person in the community. Wonton, I think that's it. Wontuan. That's how you say his name or something in the Discord. He made the mod way before, we did this Discord or anything, all on his own. And
You can read for sheet, right? You can see what's reading. Moxie. Can you read the images?
the hero pad.
Okay. I thought you're going to talk about how low quality it is.
Well, no, I don't mean that. I just mean there's a lot of work that's been put in here.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
A,
yeah,
I
definitely.
mean,
a full ton of
obviously,
components.
Yeah.
yeah, some of this it looks like has just been scanned in or pictures of or whatever, but a lot of this, obviously, that's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to play the two heroes that you picked, and you place?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that
Want to do
works.
Zund first? Unless you want to go with somebody else.
Well, did they place their?
Yeah, they already
they
placed
did.
their
Okay.
first.
So Girona's first. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Oh yeah. I need promotion to copy. But I was gonna say, if just copy the tokens, we can lay them out here so we know the churn order.
Oh,
Copy
that's
the
a
tokens?
nice little hack. Yeah, copy the life tokens.
And then we can just place them here so we know the churn order,
Oh.
like in a row. Yeah.
Well, I mean, normally
That's
you
a
just
little
place
nice
the
hack.
hero pad in the order that you're gonna do
Yeah.
it.
Well, I mean,
Where's my token?
if you want to do that too.
So that's how the rules of the game actually are, apparently. Okay. So somewhere over here.
Now, what are these tokens around the edge?
So that tracks the health points of each of the heroes.
Yeah, this is
So-
basically the life tracker.
You'll see, if you look at the hero pad, you'll see the stats of each character.
Right.
All right, you guys place one.
Yep, it's your turn now.
What is this zone?
So
He's
your
over here.
first hero, Jirana, she has 70 hit points, so she's all the way at the corner here.
James, you made sure that the stream can hear us, right?
Yep.
Okay, just checking it.
All right.
Alright. Going with Neri.
All the way back. We're playing like scary kids. I like how both the teams have a chart hero.
Okay.
Let's see here. I want to play a little bit more conservative this time. It's you guys.
Alright. Alright. Your guys' turn, I think. Oh, you still selecting?
No, that's good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he has a save states. Find the state.
The green one. Yeah, there you go.
There.
How did you change it to green?
You can by hovering the mouse, you can press 1 to 8 through 8.
So the creator of the mod already
Yeah.
created states, so that way you could just select a state and it'll give the base the color of each of the other classes. So that way you can distinguish what class they're supposed to, or at least this character specifically is supposed to be playing as.
Yep. He's still the only one that can do that, so I don't know if any of the Tinnitus heroes can do that. Hope not.
Probably not.
They probably don't need to.
All right, and then Rourke.
So I assume this makes it so that I can't see your cards and you guys can't see mine.
Nope.
Yep, that's
Wait,
right.
what?
Yes. We can't see your cards and you can't see ours.
Takes all the fun out of it.
I mean, it's nothing. It's not like we're hiding
Yeah.
anything. You can just
You
read our
can look
character.
at our hero pads, so you'll know exactly what all of our abilities are.
Right.
You guys didn't get it. You guys didn't get it.
The only thing that is technically hidden is what specials you still have available. Now, usually how we've been playing this before, and I don't know if there's actual rules for this or not, was that if a spell was like expended, then we put it to the side. But I mean, not that we have to keep doing that or not, but
We can like delete the card too.
yeah.
So just
Well,
get into
don't
a
delete
legacy
it
game.
because you might get it back.
I
That's
mean,
why you just put it off to the side.
that's why I said turn this into a legacy game.
Okay, so what are our specials? Is that the cards?
Yeah, the gold bordered cards.
Yeah, the golden border ones, so you'll have 2 for each character has a special.
Yes.
It can only be used once.
Got it.
Once per game.
Even if you miss your special, the special is still consumed. So there's no...
Unless the special says.
Except for a certain bruiser who's really broken. But
Oh, yep.
there's
So
one
is that
bruiser.
is that like until this character dies and is reborn, or for the match, or what?
So
What?
in this mode?
Yeah.
So normally how the game plays is if you die, then you lose all of your specials. In this mode, it's the same thing, except, actually it is the exact same thing. So
Yeah,
You just come back with 30 life and no
yeah,
special.
you just come back with 30 life and no specials. So that's the only difference.
All right, I'm gonna be back in just a second. I gotta go see a man about a horse.
Wait, what?
Did he say a horse? Okay, well, I guess while he's gone, then Lobo can play for your guys' team.
Yeah, I might play first.
No, you're first, so go for
Yeah,
it.
so you're first, so go ahead.
I just said to play. How fucked can I be if I rush in?
No, I don't know. You figure that out.
Like, pretty much. Yikes. That's actually good positioning of Farouk, to be honest.
Yep.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, that's kind of why you put him there.
I just knows. You know what? This is the turn order, right?
Yep.
Actually,
You can't cut corners.
can't
You have
cut
to.
that corner.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You can't
2,
cut wall corners.
3.
I'm actually going to use.
Warlane Strike.
Yes. Can you push me?
I don't know, Kenny.
Yes. Up to 2 squares and you may move yourself. Let's go back here. And walk. Okay. Yes, I am going to use Ruler Strike. You know what? Fuck. If I'm already here, I might as well go full.
Dance of Steel.
I'm going to use Lightning Reflexes, actually.
Oh, yeah, straight away. Yeah.
Do you want to use an interrupt?
'Cause
You want to use an interrupt?
'Cause you
Actually.
can't cut corners.
'Cause
don't think we have. Oh, actually, I
right,
guess we do have a interrupt.
right now yes, this is a game of
No.
magic.
No.
You want to save it?
Okay, thank you.
Yep, we'll save it.
Let's try
They're
this.
much more pressing.
Please. A fucking 17. Thank
That's a
you.
hit.
Yes, 16 points. I get a permanent effect. At the end of all of our turns,
Oh, wrong one.
What?
I make a
Oh, yeah, you're
basic
right.
attack. She makes a basic attack. So that's out of the way. And it's you guys' turn.
Well, no, that's right now, so you can do a basic attack right now.
No, it's all your turns. All of your turns.
No, that
That's you.
would be the end of your turn.
Yeah.
So you get to make a lightning reflex right now.
You referring to you. So
Yes.
you making a basic attack right now.
And why is it's plural?
Because it's poorly written, really. Because a permanent is already implied all of your turns, right? So they don't
Yes.
technically need to say all of your turns. It should just be at the end of your turn.
That's why my first interpretation was at the end of all my turns, I can use
No.
this.
No, that would be
That
so
would be
unbalanced.
way overpowered.
Actually, I'm fine with this.
17,
17?
Well,
Jesus.
no.
Woo!
See, this is why I don't want to use the roller. It didn't even roll.
It did?
The dice didn't roll. It just stayed on the same face. That's why I don't like using the
Okay.
the-
Let us.
well, that's why I was talking
Use
about
the
if you guys
physics.
had D20s in your actual person, we can just roll actual D20s.
I can pull the cannon.
Pull out the cannon.
Can I pull the cannon? Yeah, give me permission.
Pull out the cannon.
D20s would not work very well in my lazy boy.
I mean, really the randomness is probably about equal, except for the few times that it glitches on here where it just shows the same spot. But
Yeah.
Uh,
are you
the promotion.
pulling out the cannon?
Yeah, I need promotion.
Oh yeah.
You have to promote him, yeah. There you go.
Well, what's the
All right,
cannon?
let's make sure that it goes like
You're about
this
to find
way or
out.
something.
Oh, you wanna gonna see this? Was that English? Oh boy, that is coming.
God damn it.
That is here.
Oh, you better rotate it.
Yes, I just need to lock it. Yes, so right here.
Put it back a little
Uh,
further because that thing goes really far.
Ooh,
What are we doing with the
No.
cannon?
we can adjust
Let's see.
the power. I'm gonna just.
Is it gonna
5
fit?
might be a good number.
Look at that
I mean-
fatty dice.
Yeah, it fits.
That's what I said.
That's what
That
it
is
does.
awesome.
Yeah. I like
11. Yes.
All right, 11.
So yes.
All right, so that's a hit. So
Our
Verana's
PlayStation
basic
just got
is
way better.
That's
Where
where did you,
you
get
guys-
this cannon? I kind of want this for like future references.
if you if you search on the workshop Pirates Cannon,
Just
you find
Pirates
you're gonna
Cannon.
find it.
Okay.
Yes, basically. To use this big bad boy,
Yeah.
or one, you put in here. He's gonna face in, or you can select and
Yeah,
press
and then
this
press low.
little button.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, the dice needs to be a little. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
And this up. All right.
All
Yeah,
right,
no, we got it. Yeah.
So it's our turn.
Yep.
All right, go
So
ahead,
we are
Zond.
going to Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, I don't have to move. We'll just do a Rainbow Ray at a
All
Jorana.
right, so you're gonna be focused.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
because
so-
I have no one around me.
Yep.
Yeah. So I get twice. Oh, it doesn't
20.
matter.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter. I crit it anyway. So that's gonna be 15 to
15 to Girana.
June, Jirana, and then
Can I?
you are also exposed for the duration of this
Ooh,
round.
and can't regain HP.
Yes.
And there's no other enemy within 5 squares, so that's it. And then we'll go 1.
Oh, you can't move. 'Cause
No,
said-
you can swap. Oh,
So
right,
you-
you forfeited. Yeah, because
Yes.
forfeit all the move. Yeah.
Yep. That's why I asked if you're doing focus.
It is Nieri's turn. The archer's turn.
So it's yes, Moxie.
All right, Moxie.
Okay, what am I doing?
So
Her.
your special
You're doing
is,
her.
your special is down, which means you have the option between doing basic attacks or primary attacks. Mostly, you're just going to do primary attacks.
So
And
So on your turn, you can move and then you do an action, or you can do an action and move.
how do
Yes.
I do a move or an action? I
So
assume I'm
you're
rolling
so if you
dice.
look on your sheet, you see where it says movement. That's how many spaces you can move.
Okay.
So she has 5 movement. She can't cut through like
Corners
wall
of
corners
walls.
like
So you can't
this.
do-
Can I
Yeah.
do diagonals?
Yes.
yes.
It's just
And a
a
turn.
corner wall is the only exception. That's all.
2.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah,
3.
yeah, like that, and then
4.
That's
5.
all. That's all right. You don't need to go so far.
All right.
Yeah, hang on. I'm still looking. I may not move that far.
So
I'm not done with this movement, I guess is my point.
yeah, that's fine. So
What's-
so think about who you want to attack. Do you want to attack Rurik, or are you trying to attack someone else on our team?
First of all, both of your primary attacks, the silver border ones, they have a range of 8 squares.
Yeah,
all
all
the
ra-
area.
yeah, all range
Yes.
attacks are 8 squares.
So you
Yes.
have a huge range. The
And your
benefit-
line of sight is everything that is not this side. So all of this is your line of sight. So you can counteract
the
like
benefit
this.
of the character that you're playing, the shooter, is accuracy. It's their passive ability. It's when they're at least 5 squares or more away from their target that they will do an additional 4 damage when they hit. So if you're planning to attack Rurik, in this case, you are currently 4 spaces away. So you would need to move back 1 more square to be that 5 squares away to maximize your damage. But if you wanted to attack, say,
Going after Morlo.
Merlo here,
Hang on.
the Minotaur.
No, I'm not going after Morlo. Hang on. Yeah, I am. You had me at Minotaur.
Alright.
I like this guy.
I heard you guys chatting about how badass that Minotaur is.
Oh yeah, if you pair the Minotaur with the Jade,
Oh God.
because Minotaur gets a bonus if you land crits, and Jade increases your chances of getting crits.
Yep.
So yeah.
Okay, now how do I determine? So I did my move, and now, so I assume I have 2 actions.
Yes.
One
of
one
your
action.
actions was
And
walking.
one's a move. Well,
Yeah.
I'm saying action, but I can do 2 things:
Yes.
move and
Move.
attack.
And attack. Yep.
Or attack move, but yeah. You don't yeah.
So,
So you have a range
what-
of 8. So like, let's say you want to do twin shot, for example, right? It says up to 2 enemies, so you can target up to 2 enemies within 8 spaces, essentially.
But I'm assuming if I do that, I'm cutting the damage.
No, it tells you.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you are, because you can target 2. You can target 1 target twice, or just target 2 separate characters.
Yeah, we're gonna target 1 target. Twice.
There's also explosive arrow that gives you a bonus roll on your roll.
It gives you
And
plus 2.
Yes, and if you land it, you can move the target one square. Oh yeah, she's actually ended up being a good pick.
What are you saying would be a good pick?
Because I actually prefer Juliet than Nyari, but because of the explosive arrow being more useful, having more uses than Frost Hurricane, she's more useful in this match.
Yeah, let's do explosive arrow.
Yes.
On who?
So, on Minotaur dude.
All right.
So
All
I already,
Wait,
so
but-
you can just press fire.
Yeah. Press the fire button. Boom.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh.
2.
That's a miss.
Good.
So just 5 points of damage.
So the reason
Well,
we
here's
say
Wait,
it's a miss.
there's a +2 on the roll. Ah, damn it! It's
But
a
it's-
miss.
four
but
four
it's-
still a miss.
Still a miss. So
Damn it.
I was just going to explain that real quick because he may not know. So the defense of the Minotaur is a 6. You had a bonus to your roll, which is an additional 2, but that obviously gets you to 4 instead of 6. You have to be at least equal to be able to make your hit.
no, I had a 4 or 2. I thought I had a 4.
You rolled a 2, but you had the
But then-
bonus of 2. So
Okay.
Yes.
in total 4 was your roll.
But he still takes 5 residual damage.
Yeah,
So he
so
still
he's
jumps.
still going to take damage. Did you move him?
Yeah, I already moved your. Yeah. Residual damage cannot kill you. So
Yes.
Yes. It's basically a
that's
mechanic
why it's
saying
specifically residual.
yes. It's basically a mechanic saying, hey, even if you miss, you can still do damage, and the game is not going to take a lot
Well-
longer.
Yeah, you can think the explosion hit near him, so he still got hit with like shrapnel or stuff, you know.
And yeah.
All right.
Tar, it is now the Minotaur's turn.
All right. 1, 2,
Minotaur.
3, 4.
Unfortunately, the Minotaur won't get his passive because
No, he will not.
yeah.
Thank God.
Sadly.
But
I
that
thought
is a but he
did-
but
He is
Yeah.
exposed. So Jirana's exposed.
well she's already
Oh
exposed.
no.
so-
Oh yeah, you're right.
She was already exposed anyway.
I forgot about that. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I want to stand here instead.
I mean, if you stand here, oh, hold on, he's here. If you, it's still doing the thing. So if you want to move him to here, prepare for a reaction attack.
Well, no, because he was here and he walked over this
Ah,
way.
yes, yes. Also, if you want to do a mob action, you can put it here.
Yeah,
Oh
but
yeah, we know,
we don't,
but
we don't
we
need
don't.
it because you're
Yeah,
already
because she's
exposed.
already exposed. Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying from earlier. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna stand probably here instead.
Okay.
I'm going to do.
Reckless
I'm gonna
flow.
flip my special. No, I'm gonna
Oh.
flip my special token. I'm gonna
Woo!
do Labyrinthian Fury. Oh, it missed. Here we go. Into the pipe. Here we go. Fire this puppy. Oh, there's 2 in there.
Sure dice.
Someone
it's a 4.
cheated.
Yeah. and a 5.
So let's see. That's a 4, but she's exposed, so that's -3, which still puts it at a 5.
Very tragic.
Yes.
Tragic. So that is a miss. So that's 15. 15
Who are you
damage
attacking?
to Jirana,
Jordan,
and that's it.
what you saw? Good. Then
Now
Cowboy
it's
Qatar.
flips over.
Big Boy Qatar.
Well, the cards literally have all, or the character cards have all 4 of my attacks on it.
Yes.
Yeah, the idea is that to use them to when the people get buffs or debuffs. Like I have my card on Girona right now to remind that
Yes.
she's currently exposed. Well, not anymore because it's been used, but
Yes.
still there because she can't regain health. So
And more details. Fuck. More stuff about the attack is going to be on your card, not on your pad.
Yeah.
So what is Qatar gonna do?
I feel like I can make a pun right now, but my English is not so special. 7, 8. Holy shit. Maybe he can sneak a bit. Even though there's a goalkeeper right here.
Defense.
Shit, man.
The battle is raging.
That's why I don't like this dude. He sucks. Jesus. Okay, I'm going to walk. To here. 3. And I'm gonna walk again.
Riveting gameplay. Why are you moving? Oh, you're just using both actions
You're
to
doing
move.
a double movement.
Yep.
Sure,
Okay.
why not?
Double move.
So you have the option to use, instead of making an attack, to do an additional movement. So he did 12 spaces instead of the 6 in an attack.
Now in this game,
Yep.
can you break up your movement? So can you take part
No.
of the movement?
You can do a movement and an attack, or an attack and a movement, but you can't mix.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not so that's unboxing.
So if I only use half of my movement points, I can't use them
Nope.
afterward.
Then that's it.
Yes. You forfeit the rest of it.
I like that about
So
Imperial
go.
Assault.
1, 2. Dude, Imperial Assault, man, that game's so good.
All right. So
We're doing Blades of Agony.
All right. Sounds good.
Chardy.
There's a dice in. Okay.
That's
That-
why.
You missed
So
the hole.
Come on. 15.
So
That's a hit.
15 near the 4, but okay.
Oh.
So another enemy within 5 spaces takes 4 damage. So
So
Jonah will
Qatar
also
will
take-
take the
Sure.
4 damage, or no, 11 damage.
yep, 11 damage, and then Jorona also takes 4 damage,
Yep, she's at 36.
and then we swap.
And how much it takes? 10.
Is there friendly
11.
fire in this game?
Yes and no.
Maybe.
Yes. So we actually had a discussion about that in Discord just recently.
Wait,
and,
wait. Wait, why are you moving this? Wait.
yeah,
Oh,
what? I already moved
I-
him.
I'm stuck. I'm sorry.
I already moved Qatar for you.
Yeah. That's why
So-
we need the black border thing.
So there's only a couple characters that actually have abilities to attack an area, all combatants in an area. So like Averlum the Wizard, for example, has a area effect ability. And the question was if you do friendly fire or not. And according to the rules, it looks like that you do if you
Wait,
cast
because
it.
it's all combatants. Yeah.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
I never played it that way before. I always played
It's
it,
always,
but at the
it's
same
always
time,
specified.
I very, very, very rarely ever do a situation where was AoEing my own team. So,
Oh, it's
all right,
Hard and
Shapeshifter's turn.
Okay. Hang on just a second. So I have this attack here apparently where
I mean, you have
500 paces where I can copy the primary attack from the target.
Yes.
Mhm. So you pick a target
Use it.
within 8 squares. Yeah,
And
then you
use
move.
the attack.
Do I have to have line of sight within those 8 squares
Yes.
right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Always.
And I assume these red things on the board mean I have no line of sight.
You do. Only walls block line of sight.
So I have to move and then declare my attack.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I now where he moved? Can I do 2 attacks in a turn?
No.
It depends.
No, unless the card says that you can do that.
So you only move 5 spaces. So. And then now you can use one of your abilities. Or move another 5 spaces.
Wait. You still have one step. Oh, never mind. That's right.
All right. I'm actually going to use my special monstrous form.
Oh, so
you have no one to.
Am I
Yeah.
able to use that, or do I have to
No.
be closer?
So you'll if you look at the ability, you'll see the range on each of the abilities. So
Oh yeah.
monstrous
So I have to
form
use.
is within 2
Yeah.
squares of your target.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to use the 500 faces.
Yes, that's correct.
Luckily, I don't think it is going to matter. None of,
Alright,
his,
what's going on?
of their attacks is going to be.
No.
No, he's right because
Yes. Your team is full melee length range.
actually
No,
no.
what?
Wait a second. 1,
No,
2,
he can read.
3.
No, he can make it all the way. No, he can make it all the way. He'd have to burn himself, but he can make it all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, because of the bullshit.
Yeah, he could if he takes Merlot's
4 points of
ability.
lava damage. Yeah, and 4 points of lava damage. But
Yeah.
Now what?
Okay,
No.
so what we're trying to explain is you copy somebody's ability.
Yeah.
The only people that you have within range of us is our tank, our brute, and actually no, Vanris isn't in range.
nope, out of range. Yep.
So you have 2 melee characters that you can use their ability. It says on your card you can take 2 steps and then make that primary attack. The problem is the Minotaur is the only one that would give you a primary attack that would allow you to make additional movements that would let you to then utilize that primary ability.
And I'd take 4 damage. Let's do
But
it
the
then,
problem
like-
is for you to, so the one we're looking at specifically is called Bull Charge.
Yep.
Makes you
Yeah.
four spaces, but the problem is you're more than 4 spaces away if you dodge the lava. But
Well,
if
either way.
you don't,
Well, no.
I can go
Bull charge.
diagonal, though.
Well, no. Bull charge is only in a single direction anyway. Specifies that you can only go in a single direction. That's why I'm saying you move 2 spaces and then you bull charge straight line through the corner of the lava. That's why he has to
Yes,
take
it
lava.
is.
Mm.
That's why he has to
It
take
is a
lava.
bullshit after all.
That's what I meant by he had to take lava damage because it's the only way he would reach. So you can do all that, or you can just move another 5 spaces.
Nah, let's full charge.
all right,
Actually,
Okay.
Where does that put
yeah,
me?
he's going risk.
Wait, you didn't. Wait, hold on.
So
No,
first
first of all,
you
first-
need
Wait,
to
hold on.
First you need to
roll.
roll.
Wait, can
need
you
to roll.
lock the? Wait, can you lock the board? Someone unlock the board.
It was
There you go.
already unlocked.
Well, it should be locked, so that way we don't move it on accident.
Yeah.
So yeah, you need to roll first and wait.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go
And
2,
see
right?
if you
No,
can.
No,
Yes.
not yet, not yet.
You have to
No,
to
no.
roll
Yeah,
first.
you have to hit first.
Yeah.
Yes. And you have a bonus 2 on your roll. 2 bonus. And that's a
That's a
13. It hits.
Okay.
So yeah, you can. He's going to pick bull charge. You can move 2 squares first. Yes, thank
And
you.
then you make that primary attack. So
Yes.
now you go in a
1,
straight
2.
line. Now you don't get the damage bonus because you have to move all 4 squares, but you still get to attack for 11 damage. So
And he takes
Oh, wait,
4 damage
yes,
from lava.
Even if he was here and forfeit the 2 steps, he wouldn't. No wait, actually would.
No,
Wait.
because so the idea of the the bull charge is that you're ending your attack. And this is, and they can correct me if they want to, but I believe the idea is that when you charge, you're ending your attack and your target as at the end of that line, not to the side of the line.
No.
Even if he was
that's-
standing
no.
here, he can't.
Well, no, the target just takes 4 damage if you use the benefit to move 4 squares. That's it.
Yes. I mean, narratively, you
But
would
that's what I'm
be
saying.
correct.
This is
but
this
the
is
mechanic stuff.
whether it's the interpretation of the ability or like the thematic side of it, right? Because it doesn't really make sense for him to charge in a direction and then attack somebody over here, right?
Yeah.
The idea is he's running into them.
I mean,
Yeah, but
well, no, it's just what the
written.
card says. The card just says as long as you move 4 spaces.
yes. I understand what you're saying, but
I'm just saying that's how we played it in the last time we played it, because it didn't seem like that was the intent of it, to just make 4 spaces. Because it's actually really easy to do that.
Yes.
Especially with that character, because he has 6 movement. So it's very easy for him to get into position to then move 4 spaces. The hard part is to move 4 spaces in a line and the target be at the end of that line. That's why we thought that maybe the interpretation of that ability is that it's supposed to be at the end of the line, but I mean, it'd be a good one to ask Alex about it.
I mean, it doesn't specify in the line, so.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
But that's not that unusual for a lot of board games where it doesn't necessarily say it, and then you find out later that it was like, oh yeah, that's what they meant, but they didn't write it that way. Okay, go ahead. So now you're doing your attack on Rurik. So now you
roll another. Yes,
Yep,
you roll
again.
Moxie.
Ooh. I roll again?
Yeah, because
Yes.
you're attacking now.
So the first thing you did was copy his ability. You've now used the ability to get into position, and now you're rolling to actually hit the target. Oh, crit! All right.
So that's 16.
16. Man, the tanks are taking a bashing already.
So how do you know how much crit damage is, or is that
It's
just
always
part of the
5.
roll?
It's always 5. Additional.
And what numbers are
Crit is 20.
crit? If you
Natural
roll a
20.
20 at the crit,
Yep.
Yes.
only a 20.
Only a 20.
Yes.
Yeah, it can't.
Yes.
It can't add up. It can't add up to a 20. It has to be 20.
It has to be 20. It's natural 20.
Well, if you're
And-
rolling one die, how are you going to add up to a 20 if it's not 20?
Well, if you have bonus.
It's because yes. Also, if you have multiple targets, the crit only affects one of them. Yeah, I just got the confirmation from about you only need to walk 4 tiles. It doesn't need to be the end of the line.
That's
Well, it's,
interesting, because that makes that really easy, actually, to do that. Okay. So,
Rurik's turn.
yeah, so now it's Rurik's turn.
How does line of sight work in this game?
Only walls block line of sight.
Yes.
But like, how much of do I just have to say?
You just count the spaces, yeah. So you
Yes.
draw an imaginary line from the corner of one character to the corner of another character. If they touch each other, it's good. Now, for example, let me move Neri here for a sec. You can't like while you could count 8 spaces, she's no longer in line of sight, right? It's like you couldn't target her. And like I think you can't target like if they're cross corners, it's fine. Like just as long as you can draw a straight line from one character to another and it doesn't touch any corners of the wall, you're good.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So like this character, you couldn't target because it hits this corner of the wall, unless you draw from.
No, wait. Yes, exactly.
Actually, yeah, this would work. So yeah, see,
She
yeah,
has.
yeah.
the
So
side.
this would be line of sight, yeah. But it works both ways. Like I have line of sight too. So.
Although,
Right.
This.
If it was back here,
Wouldn't
then
be.
yeah, it would, yeah,
Yes.
then it wouldn't work anymore because you hit the corner.
You see? Process, yes.
All right, I'm ready to make my
Yeah.
move. And
Yep. What are you
It's
gonna
a
do?
dwarf
you're not gonna be excited about it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna use special.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do
It's going to
Iron
use
Wall.
the epic shield.
Iron Wall. Yep.
So I'm gonna make my benefit move over here.
You can get
I can.
a reaction attack.
No, because it's a
Sure.
benefit
No,
it's his
move,
turn.
which makes me immune to reaction
You
attacks.
sure of that?
Yep.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna make my attack on Jirana, and she is exposed.
No, not anymore. Remember, we already used it
Nope,
once.
she is due to mob.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sure,
Yes.
20.
No, re-roll that. It hit.
Oh, of course. Now you say you want to reroll.
What do you mean? I'm on your team and I'm telling you to re-roll it.
Use the cannon, dude.
Well, I mean, because remember the special I rolled earlier, somebody else had put another dice already in there, so it actually
Yeah,
impacted
yes.
my first roll, too.
So
Both
what
of the rolls
attack
is
are
too
you
low,
using?
so. The iron wall.
Alright, so that's enough. So
Yeah, that's a
8.
hit.
That is enough.
So that's a hit. So that's going to be 20 damage to Jirana. And now Rurik is immune to damage and new effects from enemies
For one turn.
for
Yeah.
1 turn.
Wait,
Alright.
that's not permanent?
Nope.
It's not a permanent. Nope.
Oh, because that'd be
Why?
way overpowered. Dude, immune to damage and effects for permanently?
Yes. Yeah, actually it would be useful.
What do you mean? He already is useful.
I don't think so.
Sure.
He's-
Whatever you say.
That's
His,
I mean-
pretty good.
mainly his roar cry. It makes him pretty useful. Because it makes this, you don't have to be adjacent to him. You just have to be 2 spaces
Yeah,
away,
no,
and you get the penalty
I-
and damage.
I understand that. It's just like a lot of the other tanks are actually more useful than him. I know that this and Epic should actually help him, but the other tanks have so many tools that
So I'll explain why I used it on this one. As you'll notice, Rurik is the lowest health character of our team, and he's currently
Yeah.
been getting pummeled by your entire team. So for him
I
to
mean-
continue to take more damage is pretty likely to kill him. And
It's,
the ability does do 20 damage for a defensive ability is actually really strong.
20.
And allowing me to put you into a position that made you exposed, which increased my chance of hitting as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually not too bad.
It's Jirona's turn.
Yep. Let's see. What is she in the life lead? She
So
is
Rurik's
here.
passive is active.
Oh,
so
boy.
if
Mhm.
Jirona attacks anyone else, she gets the penalty.
Yep.
Yep. Even if I move, yes.
You get attack opportunity. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. No, not the opportunity is if I move and choose another one. You know what I mean?
You'll suffer
It,
the
it's,
passive.
yes. You still need to.
Circle protection.
Mhm.
Yep. Just checking. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm going to be efficient and I'm going to use Ruling Strike. I'm going to. Where's my dice?
Wait, what are you doing?
Let's see.
Whirling strike.
I'm going,
Whirling strike.
I'm
Okay.
going. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So the first target is the second target is Morlock.
Okay.
First one for the tank. Shablau. It's going to hit. Thank you. That was quite
So
fast.
that's no damage to
17.
Rurik.
Yep.
And then
And the horny dude. It's 18. Boy, I lost my head. Tonight my rolls are on point.
So that's 8 damage to.
Yes.
8 damage to Minotaur. Did you already move him?
Yep.
Okay.
Q. And I still have a move thing.
Mhm.
I can move this guy here. And I can sidestep here.
Alright.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Alright, so it's Zun's turn now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah.
So my passive can't reach him anyway. So I'm gonna throw Dangerous Choice at Neri. Oh, I get this back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
that was kind of weird.
So you take 7 damage, but here,
Yes, and I
you're-
choose.
and now you choose. You can take 9 more points of damage, or you can't make primary or special attack. So you
Now,
choose which
what?
one. So
Yes.
now you have to choose. You either take 9 more damage, or you can't make a
Mhm.
primary or special attack.
For Neri.
If for Nier.
For how long?
Until
One
the
turn.
next round. Yep.
Until the next round.
Yes.
Until it comes.
So you basically, when it's Neri's turn, you only can do a basic attack.
Or here I
So
can-
what's the basic attack?
It's the you see where it says
Uh,
basic. That's how much damage you'll do.
So you
Yep.
have an option when you're doing your attacks between making a primary attack, a special attack, or a basic attack.
So
Basic
I
attack
assume
is just a flat damage. You gain a slight bonus to your roll.
And you
but
have no-
it
but there's no-
provides
there's-
effects.
And there's no residual damage if you
And
miss.
there's no residual damage.
Oh, you didn't do her passive, by the way.
I'm not gonna take the extra
Oh,
damage
yeah.
this time. Let's go conservative.
Okay, so you can't. Yeah, so here you go. So Neri just takes 7 points of damage.
I missed.
That basic
so,
attack
yeah.
missed anyway, so yeah. And alright, it's Neri's turn. So yeah, so you can just move and then you do a basic attack. Or you can just stand there and do a basic attack. And then you can so if you want, you can actually stand there and you can get what's called focused. And then you can't move at all. You forfeit all your move action, but you become focused. So the target you hit is automatically exposed.
Is
Or the target you
focus
target
also
is
for basic
exposed.
attacks too?
Just
What
if
does
you
exposed do?
-3 to their defense. It just makes it easier to hit them.
Where'd
I'm
the
gonna do
rulebook
a
go?
basic attack on Rurik.
Do you want to
No.
focus it or no?
Nope.
No. Okay, so just normal basic attack. So roll your dice.
Where'd you guys move the rule book to?
Right. Here. The
So, That's it.
optional
But
thing.
Warwick still does. I hope you know that Warwick still can't take damage, but
Yeah, what?
he has Iron Wall active right now.
No, I did
So-
not know that, or I would have targeted the pink dude. Zund.
Wait, can Zun? Yes.
Just moving her back to the corner. Already.
Yep.
All right, it's the Minotaur's turn.
Alright.
Yep, I didn't realize he had Iron Wall active. How long does that stay up?
until it's his turn again. Then it goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any buffs, debuffs that are given disappear when it's that person's turn again. So the person who gave the effect, it goes away when it's their turn again.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
So once
So if
it
it's a
gets
self
back
buff,
down here,
yeah. So
it'll
if
be
it's a
gone.
self buff, it's just when it's their turn again. Like for example, when I applied that debuff to Girona, it stayed the entire time until it was Zun's turn again. Then it goes away.
All right, I'm gonna use Reckless Blow on Girona.
Oh, take 3 points of
1, 2,
damage.
3. So he
Hope
has a
for a crit.
drawback, which means he
Yep.
takes whatever bad thing it is at the beginning of his turn before he does his attack. And then popping in the dice.
Cannon. Get a crit, it's gonna be disgusting. Wow.
19. That's a crit.
Yeah, if only we.
But it doesn't
does he-
matter. He was about to die with 16 anyway.
Wait, does he? Wait, he doesn't crit on a 19.
Yeah.
Where does it?
Oh, sorry. I confused
No,
this
no.
one with
Yeah.
the brute ability.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I was about to say. No.
Okay, but 16. That's still dead.
dies. Yep. So Girona dies. So you have to take out your other special because you don't use.
And
you lose.
it actually was a 20, by the way, because of brutality triggered as well, which is.
Oh
his
yeah,
passive.
since she was isolated, yeah. Yep.
So. All right. And now Girona is dead for now.
Yeah, until it's her turn again, then she comes back over here.
So it is now Qatar's turn.
Oh, wait, she's over here.
It's a bloody fight already, right from the beginning. Not even people aren't even looking for these orbs yet.
No.
I saw
that's
that
what he's trying to do.
on the first turn, like we just mobbing here and no one's looking for the orb. It's just a no PvP.
All right, Qatar, do it.
It's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Are you thinking?
He's thinking.
Yep.
Noble.
Can you guys? Yeah, you guys can hear me. Can you?
Can I
What?
res you?
No.
No.
Some characters
No.
have that ability, but
I mean, we're not using the 8 tokens.
well, if you have an 8 token that does that, then you can do that. But then that takes up your turn if you do that. So
Yes. Okay, I'm just going to do the most basic thing. I'm going to walk here.
Mhm.
I'm going to sidestep 9. And where's my dice? He's here.
what are you gonna
Attack.
do? Which attack?
Circus Strike.
Oh, Berserker
Circus
Strike.
Strike. Yes. Because I actually want you to move to my side. It
19.
says 19. Our rolls are fucking on point, I'm telling you. So that's 13 damage. And because of brutality, it says 17
Oh, it's
damage.
another 4. Yep.
Yep. I can move you 2
2
squares. Because he's just like the lava citadel dude.
Yep.
That's why I don't like him. And he's exposed. It's not going to matter much, but yes, you. Your turn.
Mhm.
Alright, Banner's turn. The demon.
1. Actually, we'll sidestep here, and then I'll do a Blades of Agony again. Nice. Everyone's rolling 19, sure. So
Just like in real life.
you're saying is that cannon's really random.
I think actually the problem is the size of the dice. I think the size of the cannon and dice is affecting the roll.
Can we make the
make
cannon?
make it bigger.
Or make the dice smaller. There, I just made them smaller.
Well, I think it's easier to see the dice when they're bigger, which
You
is
see?
why the person actually made it. But yeah, that's what it should be doing. It should be going out far like that, not
Yeah,
ending
these
like
are
right
already-
here.
These are already.
No. The far aspect is just the power of the cannon. If you right click the cannon,
Oh, really?
on the details, there is power. If you type any number, it's going to.
Okay.
up,
I got
you know?
Yeah.
The 35 is actually this power that you guys just saw.
Okay.
All right.
It's Harem's turn.
So
Is that mall cop on the back of your cards?
so
A what?
did
That's
you
something
do
else.
the? Did you already do the damage to him? The 11
Yeah.
damage. Okay.
So it's Harem's turn.
Okay, Haran.
The shapeshifter. I like to say the just whatever fantasy type name they are, just so I don't brutalize the name so much.
Oh, yeah, like the one magic card. Let me type it.
Let's
On the
do,
chat. His name is like Shulane,
Who?
but you actually the chat. There's a magic card that is he's called Shulane, typed, but the actual pronunciation is Hulane. There's this problem like, am I pronouncing the name right? So
okay,
Who's
hang
playing?
on. I'm still.
it's I
Give
don't
me
know.
a second.
He's thinking. He's thinking.
So can I move diagonal right now? Or no, because there's a character there.
If you leave his area, then you'll take a reaction hit.
Yeah.
You
reaction
will
attack.
incite. Yeah, you incite a reaction.
Oh, so
But you can use all your movement points to sidestep and not incite that.
Mhm,
so
but
I
that's
only
only-
take a reactionary point if I or if I go diagonal.
well,
no,
no,
if
just
you leave
his space. Yeah.
If
yes,
you leave
if-
adjacent
so-
space.
if you move to any adjacent space right now, or if you leave it, his adjacent spaces,
He's gonna slap
you're
you.
going to get yes.
Okay.
I mean, he can. He's actually.
He's gonna bonk you with his
okay.
hammer.
He's gonna bonk and call you horny.
All right, let's do the same the bull charge again.
We have to
So-
copy it from him. So
Okay.
Have to what?
And there's
So-
another thing about it too.
yeah,
so
I'm
you
sure.
didn't know this. So if you make a ranged attack and you're adjacent to an enemy character,
it's
you
disadvantage.
you gain basically you incite a reaction attack for doing that.
Oh, that
What?
too. Yeah. That too.
What's a reaction attack?
They get to do a basic attack on
They
you.
get to do a basic attack against you before you make your attack.
So let me ask my dumb question. So if I'm copying the skill of somebody else, how's it a ranged attack if it's a melee?
So-
Because
It's
it's
based
a
on
ranged
your
attack to
ability.
copy the spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a ranged attack to copy the spell, and then you do that attack, which is a melee attack.
Exactly.
So I should instead do a change shape.
Yes.
If you want.
If you're going to do a primary ability, that would make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Or like clone ability, but
Yeah, let's do a change shape.
All right. So roll
Now, after the attack, at what point do I get to move to where I'm not adjacent and not be penalized?
You can move
Or
right now.
us
You can sidestep. It's just you'd have to step in lava to not get the penalty. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I'd have to go backwards.
Yeah.
yes.
Because all the other spaces are still
Would keep
adjacent.
you. Yeah.
But I can move and then attack as long as I don't leave adjacent.
Yeah. So that's why he was saying you could stand here, here, or here.
I can do that, right?
You can, but you'll incite a reaction attack. Because you left this square.
So I thought I just had to stay adjacent.
So what we were talking about, no. What we were saying is you can do a side step into one of these squares, which makes you immune from reaction attacks. But as long as you step into any of these positions, you're going to incite a reaction attack. It's not about where you end up, it's where you start.
Okay. So how do I ever get away from that?
So there's
Am
a
I
couple
just pinned
things.
here indefinitely?
So there's a couple things. One is doing the side step like we talked about. Another is you can incite the reaction attack and still make your movement. You don't have to just continue to stay there. Like you could, like for instance, you could go 1, 2, 3, or wait, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and come up here to attack Rurik instead of the Minotaur, but you'll incite a reaction attack doing that.
No, what if
better
I
yet, you
do
could move
two
here and
movements?
then do your 500 faces, but you'll still incite that reaction attack.
What happens if I use my move for 2 movements and I'm out of his range?
Then
No,
you'll.
it's
doesn't.
actually
It
on,
doesn't
Do I
matter.
still
on the
get it?
first
Doesn't
move.
matter?
It's that first
On
movement.
the first moves.
That's why I said it doesn't matter where you end up. It's where you started.
Right.
Also,
So how do I
ever
get out of that right now without going in the lava at any turn?
You can't.
Side
you
step.
wouldn't.
He
You
has
wouldn't.
to move
You
first.
can't.
Yeah.
We've
Yes.
strategically positioned this character so that way the only way you can get out is stepping into lava.
One thing. All characters can only do a reaction attack per turn.
Yeah.
So
once.
if you can actually risk
Getting hit.
moving, getting hit, So if he misses, good to go, man. But if you risk it, you get the biscuit.
Yep. So in this case, it's not a good situation either way because of the positioning of where this character is for you guys.
All right. Well, we're going to go a different direction then.
Okay.
I am going to use clone,
Okay.
and I am going to use
He only has trample.
Wait, hold on.
available.
trample.
Well, and also keep in mind.
Hang on, labyrinth. No, it doesn't matter if it's used or not.
Well, you do regain 18 HP, but you're not that low. So it's up to you, but the
But
HP.
you also
on
have to hit too.
Yeah.
So the first
Yep.
thing is flipping the special token, if you're going to
Let's
use
flip
that.
it.
Now
And
it's
then-
rolling.
Oh yeah, it is
The hit.
better thing.
So
The die
Fire.
in there.
let's fire the cannon.
Okay, so that's a hit. So then you read down the card. It says 0 damage. Then you read the effect, which is 18 hit points.
You just go back to 60.
So you go back to 60, which is your maximum health for this character. Then the second thing is gain a copy of one special from the target that is either spent, unspent, or removed. So in
Right.
this case, that means you can do either
So you want-
special ability.
So you want Labyrinth or Trample? Which one?
Labyrinth.
So
Labyrinthian
if you
Fury.
make a copy of it, yeah. Because I can't make copies.
No idea how I make a copy.
Here.
Where's the card?
So there you go. So now on the following turn, you have this to use.
So you can't actually use it this turn. It would be the next turn.
And now it's Rurik's turn, and this effect is
Yep. So that
Unfortunate.
effect's gone now.
F in the chat. Might as well head for the
That's
Order
kind of
of
what I was
Balance.
just thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and he can't actually pick up.
Yeah, you need a prime action to pick
so-
it up. So.
That'll be the end of his turn.
Yep, and then now it's Gerona's turn. Comes back at.
She comes back to
HP.
life, and she is.
And then
low HP.
on any of these 4 spaces, I don't know which one you want.
Wait,
Is it
are we
the
using
order?
the bonanza?
No. This is just the normal rules.
This is the normal rules of capture.
Oh yeah,
flag.
definitely revival.
Mhm.
Yep.
Revival.
And then now you do your turn. So move your 6
Mhm.
spaces and all that.
Where is
We're
she
gonna
now?
get our butt absolutely kicked there, Lobo.
To be fair, that's actually my fault. But okay.
So what shall you do?
Shared. I am going to do the classic.
Oh yeah.
Ruin Strike. So you can move a little bit from there. That's
Nope.
it. That
That's
Miss.
5 points. So 27.
So Rurik takes 5 residual,
and that's it.
and
Mhm.
now it is Zun's turn.
Go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then
All right.
There you go.
I confused this. I thought these were altars and not portals. Lol.
yeah, the blue ones are portals.
Yeah.
So I'm going
The
to.
blue.
So
No.
yeah, so what he did is he went through a portal, which consumes 1 of your movement to go through, and it
See-
allowed him to move from up here to down here.
So then I'm going to use my. Over here. He's over here. Should I do it on guitar? Or should I do it on Harun?
You're for the special.
Yeah, Nightmare.
I mean, I always hate that ability, so really it doesn't matter. you have a better chance of hitting against guitar though.
Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah, because healers have a.
Oh,
defense
healer
of
7. It is higher defense. Yeah, you're right.
What does weakened do?
Your next attack deals
Minus
-3
3
damage.
You can check the conditions on this board here.
All right, so you're going with
Yeah, so we'll target guitar with it. Yep.
Nightmare. Okay.
hmm
So we consume the special token.
Mhm.
12.
So
That's a hit.
nice.
So that's 18 damage to guitar. So
He's at
it's
43
15.
right
So that's 25.
now. Awesome.
And then
You get a trigger despair as well.
he's permanently weakened, and Harun will take 5 damage with that despair. Drops to 55.
56.
It's
Because it's 4 damage.
oh, it's 4. Yeah, 4 points. Yep.
Alright.
And that's it. Yep. So now it is Nieri's turn.
And she can use the attacks again.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I would say you target the Minotaur
Yeah,
Or
I
the-
don't have.
or Rurik. I don't know.
Well, I could try and target him, but I'm assuming I can't like target through the flag.
So you'd have to get closer.
Yeah, I'm assuming that orb is line of sight, and that's exactly it. It's going to take away my advantage to
Only walls block line of sight.
Yes.
only
thank you.
walls. Characters don't.
Nope, nothing
Or
else.
characters
Only
don't.
walls. Only walls block line of sight. Nothing else.
Apply game logic.
So I could actually get to right
To
here.
there. Yep.
Hang on, I gotta decide if I want to do that.
And then you would have line of
Yeah.
sight. Rurik. Yep.
Let's actually do that. Hang on, how much health does he have?
Actually, don't expand all the specials.
No, I'm just looking because
I
I've
mean,
got a couple
well-
different.
Once they die, they will have you back. So yeah, especially on this situation that you can get it.
Let's do explosive arrow.
That's fine.
Now, what was those 2 attack cards that we drew at the beginning?
This two.
Heroic actions.
Yes, on my hand.
That's
That's
a miss
actually a miss. That's actually a miss.
because
Oof.
Rurik's defense is 8.
Oh wait, no, but
Wait,
she's doing explosive
yes.
arms. It's plus
Well, I
2,
got
so that's a
The
hit.
bonus, yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay.
9. It's a 9, so that's a hit.
So now what do I roll?
Nothing.
You,
take
yeah.
Just a hit.
And then you can push him 1 space.
Oh, pull
Okay.
him on one space.
So you can push him like here. Or
It
here.
says move
Or
1,
here.
so any direction.
So one of these 3 spaces. Moxie.
Yep, I'm thinking
One of those 3.
I can, but I don't have to.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
you may.
what would be my advantage of moving him? I'm not seeing one.
You try to put him into a better position for you or your teammate.
Yeah, but I don't see.
So in this case,
That's what I'm saying. I don't see an advantage.
So there's only one advantage I can think of this one, and that's putting him here. Because he'll be
Puts him away from the orb.
from
Yeah.
the orb.
Let's do it. Then you can't. Oops.
Rotate him. There you go.
Right. Now, do I get an effect with that also?
No, that's it.
That was your effect.
1, 2, 3. You're exactly 5 squares. So actually, yeah, it does 4 more damage.
For the passive.
That's exactly 5 spaces. So he's actually down to 11.
Oh, I was reading a different thing that said that I get an effect. Okay. I am done then.
Yep, Minotaur's turn.
Okay. Um.
James, you're streaming, right?
Yep. Yep, and we've already been going almost an hour, 50 minutes here.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not great. Where's his health at right now? He's at 49. You ain't doing too bad. Alright, I guess I'll do Reckless Blow on Haran.
So I moved his drawback.
Yep. Oh god. 6.
Nope, that's one
is
short.
a miss. Yep. So that's only 5 damage.
It's Qatar's turn.
His life ain't easy. He's Qatar.
What you doing, Qatar?
Wait, where's Venatus? Ah, he's here.
Qatar's down here.
Yeah. I was searching for his token. You know it was here. If this isn't available. This doesn't help. It's more likely this. Okay. I'm going to just move. I spent my 2 actions to move, and then let it on hit.
Yep.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see you wandered around the wall here. Okay. Alright, it's Vanra's turn.
Yeah, let's hope that Alexandra actually watches us.
Let's see, Berserker Strike goes away now, I think. Actually,
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
was
It
supposed to
was
go away last time.
beforehand. Yeah, beforehand.
You probably want to put this one back in your hand, Lobo.
What?
This.
Ah,
Yeah.
He's so close.
One, two, three, four, 5. And then we'll use his special, Soul Corruption.
Going for the kill. Hit.
Yep. And he's dead.
nice.
He's dead.
He's dead.
It's 25
Damn.
I
points.
tried. He
That's a
tried.
good hit there.
Yep.
And then choose an enemy within 5 squares.
There's
you
no
can
one
gain
within range.
HP.
Yeah. I mean, they barely have any healing, so I wasn't too worried about that.
No, we don't have any.
Yeah, you
That's
do.
different.
His passive.
Yeah, it's passive.
That's why I mean you barely have healing. It's
That
Haru's
makes
turn.
sense.
Alright, Shapeshifter's turn.
All right, let's do this special thing.
So roll to hit.
So, I assume you're using...
Labyrinth Fury.
Now, hang on. I can move him up to 5 spaces, right?
If you hit.
You have to hit first.
If I hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to play the card just like all the other cards, is you have to first do the attack.
And you missed.
And you missed.
So it's
That's
just 15
15 residual damage to
the Minotaur. So he's down to 31. And then the special's lost. Now you still have your movement since the special never went through. Now you can
just
delete the card.
that one.
Yeah, I can't. You have to do it.
Now, what? Hang on. So I only got the movement from the special if it hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't. So that's it.
So I can still move, but
Yeah,
I'm
but
still pinned.
Yeah, and
But
you would
you're
take
still in
that.
the same situation from before.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, your clone card. One of these cards. I don't know which one. Whichever one's clone. If you can take it out, just so you know that you've used it, because you only have specials once.
Oh,
So-
hang on. Where am I?
Should be in your hand.
Just so we know it's. Just so we can remember it's been used. Yeah. There you go.
All right. So now it's Rourke's turn.
Oh yeah, he does lose this too since he died. So I'll take that away.
Yep.
It's Rick's turn.
I was kind of hoping that you weren't going to use it, but it's okay. It's still worth it. It's still worth it, what you did.
Oh yeah, I mean he would have started picking it up. So
Yeah,
I know you wanted to do Epic Shield, but
exactly. Because he's in
I
trouble
mean,
now.
well, I mean, either way, I don't think you would lose it either way. I guess.
Well, I know I was trying to use it before I lost it, but you made
I mean,
them lose
well-
theirs, so.
Well, I mean,
it's
we
worth
have
it.
we have this anyway, so
Yeah.
you can always. Yeah.
No, I know, but still, I mean, losing
No.
losing some of the specials is a big thing. But you took away I think two of their specials, right? Because
Yeah, he hasn't used. Yeah,
his.
yeah, he never used
so-
either of his. Yeah.
So he lost two specials, so it's definitely worth it. Okay.
So you maintain your primary attacks if you die. I thought you lost. Or it's
The
only
special
special
attacks.
you
You
lose?
just lose your special attacks.
I'm gonna sidestep over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do crushing blow on Girona.
Oh, you could do Warcry if you want to take less damage.
It's not gonna do anything for me.
Well,
You talk about for
Would-
toughened?
yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna make 2 attacks against me. It's not gonna the 3 damage.
Oh, for
isn't
Neary.
gonna-
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Isn't gonna do it.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so crushing blow into a Jorana.
All right. 17. That's a hit.
So
All right. So that's 11 damage, and the
Slow.
target is slowed,
you can move
and
two
I can
spaces.
move the target 2 spaces. So she'll stand here, take 4 additional damage from the lava, and
That'll be it.
yeah, that's it because I can't move anymore. So
And Jorana's turn.
15 damage with the tank. That's not too bad. All right, Joanna, what you got?
Not a lot, to be honest. I'm gonna do a striker. That's not much, but it's honest work.
10.
That's a 10.
hit.
Thank you.
So 8 points. of
God
damage,
damn it.
down to 3.
And 4 more because I
Fall
push
from
him to the lava.
Rourke is
Yep.
dead.
And I wanna move. 1, 2. No, wait. No, that's okay. Yeah, that works.
All right, for Zund, I'm gonna go. He's okay fighting Harun? Are you okay taking care of that on your own?
Let's see. Well, Haran does have more health on him. but I think he used one of his specials already.
You
So
know what? You know what? I'll just hit him right now. I'll just do dangerous choice at Harun.
all right. Wait a second.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say you move closer over here.
Well,
to hit
I
Jonah.
wanted to move. I wanted to move afterwards. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, I could have to hit Jonah, but I already rolled. So
That's fine. 11.
yeah.
That's a hit.
So Harun, you 9 more damage or no primary special attacks.
Let's do no primary.
So he already takes 7, so that's 6, so 44. And then you're taking there. And then I wanted to do 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop there. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yep. It's near Eastern.
You're gonna stand there. Okay.
Yeah, this smells like bait.
I've got line of sight on you, don't I?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, he does.
All right, let's attack. Let's do twin shot.
All right.
Twin shot?
Yep.
Okay, so you roll twice.
Ooh. Man.
Wow.
They're getting all the good rolls tonight.
And then roll again for the second hit.
So that's was it 12?
It's already 12.
So he's 5 away, so I get that bonus, don't
Yeah.
I?
Yep.
So it's 16 plus.
So 20 damage total.
7 more.
20 damage.
20? Should
Yeah.
be 14 plus 4 plus 5.
Is the 5 applied once or per
So
shot?
23. It's once. 23.
Yeah, it's a 23.
That was a hard hit.
Well, yeah, because he critted.
Yeah. All right, so it's our turn.
I do think this match is going to take way longer than the normal PvP.
Yeah, I kind of get that feeling
Yep.
too.
Minotaur's turn.
All right, he's going to do. Lame, I can't actually use the charge one. Alright, I guess I'll do Reckless Blow on Shapeshifter.
Big shocker.
Yeah. Not much choice, really. 8. That's a hit. So that's going to be 20 damage.
How much health do I have left?
You are at 24. Alright. Now it is... Qatar comes back to the board. Qatar, Loba,
Oh,
wake up.
yes.
So you come back on the board. Where do you want to... On one of these 4?
You
I
have to
choose-
come here.
Here, right? On the altar? I mean,
Yep,
it
on
makes
the
sense.
Yep. And yeah, and you don't have your special attacks, so you need to remove them.
Oh, yes.
So I take 4 damage from lava once.
Did you get my message, Flex?
Let's
Yes.
see.
or if you end your turn on the lava.
That's what I mean. I
Because
can end my turn in the lava and I take damage once.
yes, if it was multiple times, then this fucker would be way more stronger. Like imagine me dragging down someone like through this tube. Yeah. So since I can do this, I'm going to spend our heroic coin and
Oh.
use heroic ambush
Oh.
so he can jump right here and deal 20 damage. 20?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright.
Now, what attack did you use to do
So
that?
he did a heroic action, which doesn't allow. It makes it so he doesn't have to do any roll. He just declares. He uses the special token, and he can just do what it says on the card.
And that's a once, I assume, per
Yep.
game thing?
Yep. So it's completely out of use now. Vanris took 20 damage, and that's it. So now it's Vanris' turn. Vanris, what are you gonna do?
Mhm. Can't do that just yet. If that's the case. Yeah, I do want to combo that with that at the same time though. Should I still do it anyway?
Yeah, just do it, because otherwise it's. I kind of get the feeling if you don't, it's gonna prolong the game more.
Yeah, so we're gonna copy your idea and do the same thing.
Cool.
Normally, I would think it's not as strategically good idea to do, but I know that if you don't, then it's just this is gonna just take longer because everyone's gonna be trying to kill each other.
I have an idea anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So-
you already took my extra 5 away.
It'll be
That was an
Harun's turn.
idea.
Yeah, it'll be Harun's turn. And either way, you're gonna come back here anyway, so I'm not
Yep.
too worried.
Exactly.
So it's Harrow Knight now.
Yep. Shapeshifter's turn. And he can't make a primary attack or a special attack.
Oh yeah, so you only can do basic attacks. Yep.
Yep.
Which is a
Okay,
ranged
let's
attack,
do
which
our
would induce a
basic.
reaction against.
Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
oh, it's so disgusting. This Harun situation.
Yeah, so exactly.
Wait, so what are you doing with him?
Just gonna go through the lava.
Are you just walking? Or are you sidestepping and then moving? Or are you just moving?
Whatever terminology you got to use for me to go straight backward, that's what I'm doing.
Well, no, it's a choice. Do you want to just move straight back and inside a reaction hit, or do you want to sidestep and then use your prime action to move again?
Let me just explain this. As a sidestep is just to move a space
You move one
away
space
from
and you
around them.
consume
Yes,
all of your movement to do that.
exactly. If you proceed to walk, you're going to use your prime action to just walk. So if you actually get here, not only are you going to take 4 damage,
Okay, hang on.
yeah, you get it.
So really, any way about it, you're gonna take damage from this one.
Just hit his head, damn it.
Now, doesn't he have to roll?
So
Yeah.
you're moving over there. Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Okay. So the Minotaur is going to do his basic attack or reaction attack against Shapeshifter. 14. That's a hit. And that is 8 damage. That puts him at 16.
Yep.
Actually, wait a second. Does brutality trigger too? No, because it's not on my turn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then now it's Rorik's turn. Back wherever you want to put him. Oop, no, not you.
Was he finished making his move?
Yeah, that was all
Yes.
5. That was all 5.
Well, I know.
Unless
but,
you want to move another 5.
Yeah, was he gonna move another 5?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, I am.
I think that's too many. 1, 2,
Goes
3,
right here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I
Here.
go diagonal, right?
Yeah, you could go there.
Isn't that where? Oh, I was once further.
Now it's Rorik's turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You could use this too if you wanted.
Which one?
Our other action.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it for a little later.
Okay. Oh wait, we can't. You can't even anyway.
Yeah, special's down. Damn it, he's just out of there too. Okay, well I guess I'll go with crushing blow
Mhm.
on shapeshifter.
Tragic.
Miss. All right, 5.
Jorona's turn.
And Zon, do you get your card
Mhm.
back?
I'm gonna have to actually go read the cards and see who does what.
Well, the
It's
hero
gonna make me
pads
do homework.
are relatively pretty accurate. Some of them have some additional details that are kind of important. So usually looking at the cards is a good idea. All right, what you got, Jorana?
I'm counting up the spaces.
All right.
Where do we have to get the flag back to?
You have to
Your
take it
stat.
to the stairs.
You use a prime action to pick up the orb, and then you only can move 3 spaces, and then you drop it next to you somewhere, and then you just repeat those steps over and over again. If someone's next to the orb, you get hastened and protected. Otherwise, you're automatically exposed and vulnerable.
No, you're protected and toughened.
Or
if you have
toughened.
somebody next to you. You're hastened if you're the bearer,
Yeah. There you go.
which makes it so you're not just doing sidestep, 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 sidestep over and over.
That's it.
Okay.
The whole time just walking. Walking around.
All right, Zund.
Yep. $20. 24. Doesn't exactly kill her.
Nope.
But we'll keep applying pressure. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be good. Yep, that's good. We'll do Rainbow Ray. Nice.
It just like awkwardly fell out. It's funny how like when I'm watching other people's views, sometimes it just like it looks like it glitches out of the way. And 19.
Yep, so 10 and then exposed. She drops to 18. And now it's Nieri's turn.
Alright, let me think a second.
So this is another situation of Neri is adjacent to Vanris, so she needs to sidestep before she can make an attack.
You have to sidestep before you can attack?
No,
Well,
but
if,
you
if
just
you
decide.
don't want to incite a reaction attack.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
There's my sidestep,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm using Perfect Hunt.
Yeah.
Wait, what's this rainbow crap on me?
You're exposed.
Oh yeah, that's the 3 damage or whatever.
No, that's the -3 defense.
Or yeah.
So roll the hit.
So I assume you're hitting Vanris with this, right?
Yep, it's all enemies in a
It's
straight line.
line. Yep,
Yep,
so I
so-
should be able to do
Okay, so
both of
just
them.
Vanris.
Nope,
Hang on.
it's just Vanris.
Yeah.
I mean, you could use rapid fire, but
Hang on.
yeah, you
So
can
it's a
you could
straight
use
line
rapid
from where
fire.
you're at.
Yeah, but if I make it from like the edge of my corner,
Well, no, like you have to follow the tiles. So
Yeah, so that the corners that we're talking about is for line of sight, but that's not necessarily for like the attack.
okay, hang on. Let me read my other special then. Yeah, let's actually do rapid fire instead.
yeah. Yeah, so we'll roll for Vanris first, so wow.
Jesus criminy.
Why do you guys keep hitting crits?
No,
Because I'm
not
absolutely
No,
awesome.
he-
That's the 3rd crit I've got.
yeah.
Yeah,
he-
that's pretty ridiculous. All right, so that's
You're welcome.
Roll again, I guess.
18 damage.
Yeah, roll again, I guess.
Yeah, the other lands as well.
On that one, I should get the distance bonus on.
No.
No,
so
no, that's the
technically-
first target hit. Yeah.
Yeah, so technically you use Vanris as your first target. So
Do I get to pick which one? Because it doesn't say, does it? Or
it,
do you,
it
who
says
calls
on
the first
hit.
target? Right, but who calls the first target?
Well, technically
I mean,
you're
it's-
supposed
we
to.
can't really go back and do it. Yeah, because I mean, obviously we can't unwind that, but I should have been able to choose who my first target was and use that bonus then.
Yes, that's correct.
But I got swindled out of it.
I mean, what? That's 18, 22. So that would put him at 15. And then we can just put him at... Oh, they both be at 15. There you go. Problem solved.
All right. That's the Minotaur's turn.
Wait.
What?
I was at 40 health, right?
Zund?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want me to rewind time?
No, whatever. It's too late. Let's move on.
I can rewind time, see what it was.
Well, it's too... Yeah, you'd have to do it twice. That's why. Nope.
Man.
Yeah, just forget it. That's what I'm saying. Just forget it.
All right. All right. So now the Minotaur's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's going to do Bull Charge.
Bull Charge. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4 on the Amazon.
Yep. So that's 15 damage if it hits.
If it hits. It's actually 15 plus 4. Oh my god. Okay. 18.
Yep.
Alright, that's a hit.
So, yep, and she's
that
dead again.
kills Joranna again.
Yep. Yep, and then it's now Qatar's turn.
Alright, what you doing, Qatar? Lobo?
I'm here. I can make basic attacks, right?
Yep.
Oh, wait, hold on. She takes 4 damage because she started adjacent to me, and I was part of its target, so she takes 4 points of damage.
Oh, yep, that's correct.
So she's down to 14.
All right, I'm going to pick up the orb.
So you move 3 spaces.
And you're hastened.
Finally, here we win, right?
No.
No,
Nice try.
Funny guy. He's a funny guy.
Did you move?
No, not yet. What is this? Yeah, I'm gonna land here.
3 spaces.
And that's then.
And you have to drop the orb somewhere next to you. Yep. Veneris' turn. He's also going to pick up the orb. I'm going to go 1, 2, wait, no. 1, 2, 3. Up it. Oh, it's silly. Not exactly. All right, it's Haren's turn.
It's the shapeshifter's
Oh yeah,
turn.
It's Haren's
the
turn.
order is all fucked up.
Moxie, you still there?
I am.
All right, making sure.
I am thinking ahead, which isn't going to do me any good. All right. Well, I definitely don't want to target anything Rurik has, I would imagine.
Also, remember that he's exposed, Haru, because of the mob.
I am actually going to copy his attack. Let's do Warcry. Hang on, maybe.
Well, first you have to hit. So.
Yeah, I know.
And remember, it's a ranged attack, so you're gonna have to take a step back.
That's ranged?
Yeah. Your
Yeah,
500 faces. Yeah. So
not
Bro,
worth it.
always look at your card first to whatever attack you're gonna be making, and then figure out what ability you want.
Yeah, it is way better to just change shape.
And he's already slowed?
No,
he's not slowed. He's, what was it? You said
He's nothing. He's exposed.
He's exposed.
-3, on his defense.
So I get damage plus an effect.
Are you doing change shape, or what are you doing?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So roll the die.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
did you put that blasted?
The what?
You know, if you would have put that thing up by me, I could have grabbed it and walked. You could have put it right there, right?
Yep. But you would have incited a reaction attack if you started moving. But yeah. Actually, no. Never
Yeah,
mind.
basically.
You wouldn't, because you'd be hastened.
Hey, but he.
Anyway, that's
Yeah. Go ahead.
all right. So we're gonna do a change shape.
Okay.
And I get to apply an effect, right?
if you hit,
first
so
roll.
roll the hit.
If I
yeah.
hit. But I can apply it to myself too, if I'm correct. It
You
says
choose-
an effect or
Choose a combatant within 5 squares, so he can choose himself.
yeah, so it says if it's
Can I see
because
the
I get
card?
to choose. It's
You pull out the card.
hang on.
Choose a combatant within 5 squares. You apply a condition on.
Well,
it.
remember we talked about earlier. Combatant means anyone. So
Yeah, in most games you are.
Yeah, but usually they mention if you can
Well-
use it on yourself. So when
no,
it
that's what
doesn't-
that's what the term ally is for. So ally
Yes.
is anyone, not yourself. That's what the term ally is for. Ally is anyone except yourself. That's why you
Okay.
can't. That's why you can't use the healer passive on yourself, for example.
Mm-hmm.
no,
8,
because
that's
it
that's a hit.
says specifically somebody else. It says hit an ally within range may regain 4 hit points. An ally always means somebody else.
Yeah,
Right?
That's,
And this
that, that's
you
what
can't,
it
you
said.
can't be an ally
that's
of yourself.
that's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. In this case, this just says choose a combatant. So
Mhm.
everyone's a combatant. You yourself is a combatant. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he gets 11 damage, right?
and then you can apply a positive or negative effect you choose. So what are you gonna do?
Okay, hang on. I am going to use protected, and I'm going to use it on my teammate.
So on Qatar.
Yep.
Oh. So yeah, this will go on here, and we just know that it's protected, just like that. Yeah. So Rurik's turn.
All right.
Or unless you want to move, but you'll incite reaction. It's up to you.
Can I sidestep, though?
Yeah. Yes, you could if you want.
Yeah, let's actually sidestep.
Okay.
Okay. Now it's Rurik's turn.
So those purple things in the corner, those apparently aren't whatever the crap you called those.
Altars. If we stand over there, we are always blessed. And blessed means you roll 2 dice and pick the higher value.
But it's not these blue things that teleport you.
Yes.
No. Yeah.
There's 2 different tiles.
All right. Rurik's gonna do War Cry on. Let's see. Wait a second. How much health does he have?
He's
Oh,
currently at
11.
19. No, he's at 19.
Not Rurik. I was talking about the.
Oh, Harun. Yeah,
Shapeshifter.
Harun's at 11. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'll do Crushing Blow then.
Yeah.
Crushing
Go for
Blow.
You're going to miss.
Nope, that's
That's
a
It's
hit.
good.
All right,
And
that's the
Oh.
end of Haran.
No one's missing, dog.
And you also lose his other special, the monstrous form.
Yep.
We can always just
So
remove
this
the
is
dice
one
from
I
the
was
game. So
always unsure about too. The effect of the card still stays even though Haran's dead, right? This one? I believe
yeah, it
that's,
should,
that's
because-
accurate.
Yeah,
Okay.
it should. Unless
That's-
it was on myself.
So who's up next for your team?
It's Gerona's turn.
Gerona.
Taki, if the owner of the attack card dies, the effect remains active until the turn that would belong to such owner, if alive starts.
Mm-hmm. All right.
She is going to be here. Okay.
Do your turn.
Oh God! It's like the capture the flag mode actually starts. Each hero dies.
Yeah.
Cause God damn it. Sure.
Gerona's not gonna be able to make an attack most likely. She's just gonna have to move.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to move twice. I end up here. And then I walk this. 4, 5, 6. That's it. That's the end of her turn.
All right.
Yeah. We'll just we'll pick it up.
All right. Then you gotta place the orb.
Hold on a second.
So are you looking? It was on the page. It was on the left.
Here we go.
Yeah. So I don't think enemies can return the orb in this game.
No.
So all you can do is just try to slow down the enemy.
Yes, that's why I meant to like they by them dying once, the game actually starts because the orbs are not going to
Yep.
here.
So
Just
Alright.
for change.
if the
Oh, that's
carrier dies, does
interesting.
the orb stay where it was, or does it move back to where?
It stays
was
where it
original.
was.
Yes.
That's kind of what I was assuming, but
Yep.
Hmm. If you use your prime action, it ends all remaining movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
whose turn is it?
I'm thinking of
It's
what I
Zun's
want to do.
turn.
Thinking of how I want to do this strategically. Okay. Um. That's really annoying.
You could attack Jirana. Oh, never
No,
mind. 'Cause
no,
you're
I'm
picking
just
up that turn.
no,
Yeah.
no. I'm just gonna use dangerous choice
Alright.
on Nieri.
Alright.
Okay, nice. So no, so you can choose to die or not make any primary special attacks. Moxie. Moxie, you
We
there?
will take. Hang on. How much health do I have left?
You're at
You'll
7
die.
now. So you'll die, or you can not attack or not be able to use primary specials. Because you'll take 9 more damage if you take the damage. So you'll just die.
Yep. I'm still thinking. Give me a second. May sound like a no-brainer, but you're gonna sit there and pound on me anyways. So the question is, do I go ahead and take the death and get back into the game quicker?
You would lose your other special.
Or do I absolutely yeah, no, I'm gonna take the death.
All right,
All right.
sounds good.
Neri's been defeated.
Mm-hmm.
And she loses Perfect Hunt as well.
And then, funny enough, it is Nieri's turn, so she'll come right back.
Yep.
Yep.
Now, do I still get to move and make my turn, or is
Yes, you
coming
do your
back
turn.
the end of my?
You do your turn as normal. Yes.
That should be 5.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah, that's fine.
4, 5. Yeah.
And which portal do I want to come back in?
Okay.
Hang on. I am going to go kitty corner.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to
Now it's
stay there.
the Minotaur's turn.
All right. I think he's just gonna use Bull Charge. Wait, let me make sure on that one. Yeah. 1, 2. And then
Oh,
he's got
one
full-
space.
Was it only one? Wasn't it one?
Well, one and then 4. You have to
Yeah.
use all 4.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
So this would be 15. Nice.
That's a
So
hit.
15 points. 15 to Qatar.
It's actually
No, because you're
18.
adjacent to him. No,
He's
you're
vo-
He's
adjacent.
protected.
No, he's vulnerable.
From
Oh wait, no, he's not holding it now, right? Wait,
No, he's not.
how is it that you're if there's an
If
ally
there is an
I'm
ally
protected.
adjacent to the bear,
otherwise it is exposed and vulnerable. Oh. Yeah, so he doesn't. So he is vulnerable.
Yeah, but he's got protected.
So he's nothing.
So it just cancels out.
No, vulnerable.
No,
Taking 3
yeah.
additional damage.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
So he actually takes 18 damage.
so
Where's
3
his
more
health
points
at?
of damage.
Yeah.
So he's at 12. Okay. It is now Qatar's turn. You don't have that effect anymore.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Because you use it.
Oh wait, no, one more turn. I'm sorry, one more turn.
Yes. This ends with on his turn.
Yep.
It's
So
not
what
like I have any choice. Because I just do. It's gonna hit the gnome. I don't know.
The dwarf.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
dare you call him a gnome?
Yeah, no. He's a proud dwarf, sir. He doesn't take kindly to those
Well,
kind
so
of
what
words.
attack are you doing?
By Orc's standards, is just a gnome.
Oh, Berserker
I
Strike.
don't make the rules.
You're doing
Alright, roll.
Berserker Strike?
Yeah, on Rorik.
Okay.
Yep.
You come here. And that's a roll. I'm saying, if we just remove this dice, the game still stays the same.
So that's 13, so that's 17 damage.
Yeah.
And you can push him 2 spaces. Yep.
And then sidestep. It's not likely going to matter. I'm going to stay there.
Yep. 2, 3. Pick up and drop here. Harm's turn.
He's back. Moxie?
Back on the board.
Harun's back.
I got you.
I hope so.
That is not going to get me around. Hang on. I'm done.
Alright. Rorik's turn. Where's everyone else at here? Alright. 1, 2. Whoop. There you go. Do crushing blow on the orc. Guitar. That's a hit.
That is
Be
probably the
11
game.
damage.
It's 1 HP.
And then he gets moved over here into lava
Yep, and dies.
and dies. And I can still move myself up to 2 squares, so I'm gonna stand here.
Didn't you attack so you can't move any? Oh, you
No,
can.
part of the effect.
Oh, and then you move 2 squares towards it. Yeah, gotcha. Yep, it's Jorona.
It's who?
Gerona's
Gerona's
turn.
Yeah,
Oh,
our
okay.
tank.
Where is she? Oh, she's down here. Yep.
I'm
So
going to choose the strike
melee-
again.
What's melee range? 2?
One square.
Yep.
Adjacent is melee. The length is always 2.
Well, I was
I
kind of
missed.
assuming it
Cool.
was probably melee,
Oh,
but
wait, what were you doing? Whirling strike.
Strike.
Yes.
Oh, and you
I tried
missed,
to
okay.
strike.
So you dropped.
Yep.
Okay. Now it's Zun's turn.
One, two. Okay, this will be interesting. 3. Gonna target Rainbow Ray at Gerona. What? What a joke.
Oh my god. We haven't gotten any good rolls. Have we gotten a single crit? I don't think so.
I got
Yeah,
all your crits. Don't worry.
Yeah,
But it rolled-
even my grades.
But it rolled to a 1. It was a 16 and moved to a 1 at the last second.
Yeah. So still a lot of
Okay,
damage.
I got all your crits. Don't worry.
I mean, whatever. It's Nari's turn.
There's turn.
Next game, I'm gonna be rolling all ones.
So what's Nari's plan?
That's a good question. First, I'm gonna try and pull my head out of my anal sphincter. That's gonna take a little while. I'm almost done thinking.
What you got here, Moxie? It's getting here pretty late.
It is.
It's getting
I'm just
pretty late.
trying to see if
This
you
is-
guys will say we win because I delay too long. I am going to attack with my twin whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Twin shot on
And
who?
I am going to attack the yellow dude first.
Okay.
And if I don't get my whatever and kill him, then I'm going to spend the second shot on him. If not, then I'm going to attack the other guy.
Okay.
Well, no, you declare beforehand if you're gonna.
I got to declare both attacks.
I mean, don't you follow through the card order? So if it's you say the
So
benefit.
it says,
So
you can strike
it
two
says
targets
attack
once or
up to
one
2
target
enemies.
twice. Yeah, but then you
Right.
can strike both targets at once.
Yeah, you,
I-
you
I-
choose
I guess-
the.
I guess it doesn't matter when you do it then.
Yeah, because
Well-
I mean, the way I'm reading that, I have 2 attacks. Anyway,
Yeah,
so if I have to declare, then I'm going to attack one of each.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna use my counter spell. So,
Yeah.
What's your
Interrupt.
counter spell?
so I take 10 damage, and then if I hit, it negates that attack, and you take 6 damage. Yeah, I'm in range. So yep.
Oh my god, of course.
oof. Oof. Collector, oof.
So what just happened?
Nothing happened. You just do your attack.
So, well,
Yeah.
she still takes 15 residual damage, so she's down to 1.
No. I already moved it.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
I'm down to 1?
No,
you're
no,
not.
no.
Nothing happened. You just
Well,
take
some-
15 points of damage.
So what spell did you use?
Yes.
His special, the Mirage.
It's an interrupt ability. So you continue your attack as you would
So-
have normally. He tried
Yeah.
to negate the attack.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I figured out he was trying to get it. I was just trying to figure out how he was doing that.
Yep. Yeah,
And
interrupts
how
are
much health
special.
do you have left? So you're all right.
He has 5.
Yep. What's your defense?
So you're attacking Zund?
Yep.
Yeah, he has 7 defense. Oh no, 6 defense. So that's a hit.
So he's dead.
Yep.
And then the second one goes to Var whatever. Actually, technically, I hadn't called which one I was going to attack.
Well, I
So
asked
I was
you.
glad that he called it out.
Yeah, I asked you who you were attacking. That's a hit.
All right.
Alright. So it's Neri's turn. Now it's the Minotaur's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm doing Bolt Charge on Girona. Whoop. It's a hit. That's going to be, let's see, 20 damage.
20.
Yeah. So
19. Isn't it 19?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, you're right. 19 damage.
So It's Qatar's turn. Oh, he revives.
What you doing, Lobo?
Actually thinking.
So you joked earlier about the amount of waiting on time and thing. I don't know if you guys have ever looked at the tournament rules, but in there's actually specific rules related to timing.
How long
And
you can spend on a turn, right?
they have like a chess clock, basically.
Which makes sense. I mean,
So how
Uh,
long do you get with a chess clock?
I forget exactly what the rules say in there about it, but basically it's a same defined amount of period of time, and if you don't do your action in a certain amount of time, then I believe you just lose it.
I mean, it's tournament rules. I'd use that too. Sometimes the game a long. Yeah, I move.
How'd you move here? That's too far. Should
It
be
is.
one less.
it's 45 minutes per group per game.
Squad.
So
45 minutes per what? Per what? So the group gets 45 minutes total time to choose.
yeah,
Yep.
and
When
then
it's their turn.
once the timer runs out, whoever has the highest HP total of all players wins.
Yeah.
What happens if one team moves or runs out before the other?
No, that's what happens. Then whoever has.
Yeah, whoever has the highest hit points wins. All right, Andrus, you're up.
How does
Maybe.
that work in a game where you die and come back at 30? You still count up wherever they're at?
Going to use death sentence. Oh, that I'm not too sure about that. I'm going to use death sentence on Girona.
That's a hit.
Finally. So Girona instantly dies, and then another enemy with 5 scares takes 20 damage. I'm doing that on Neri, so she also dies.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a hard one to figure out who you're going to choose. It definitely wasn't going to be Haroon or whatever the crap his name is.
Well, wouldn't have finished him off. That's for sure.
All right, it's Qatar's turn. Or no, it's Haroon's turn.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, let's do. Crap, I forget the name of it. I got lost. I can't get back to my card.
Press space and you reset the
What's it? What is it?
space.
Oh, just
Space
space.
bar.
Let's just keep it simple and do a change shape.
Change shape, or because that's a range 1 attack.
It is, but I'm going to move first.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm going to do a change shape.
Okay.
And I'm attacking the person right next to me.
All right. A Minotaur. God damn it. Of
See, I
course.
got your roll in reverse.
A 3 rolls up and then it just moves over. Alright, so that's 11 damage.
And what condition are you doing?
I want to give myself a stone wall, but I'm sure that's not possible. I don't know. You got a suggestion?
I mean, at this point of the game, basically anything is, beneficial, right? Because you got 2 team members down. Qatar's a little, well, I don't know. Maybe Qatar could utilize some things. So.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but is he in range?
We're gonna do more low, and we're gonna do the thing where you take the worst of 2 rolls.
Okay, he's
Curse.
first.
Curse on who? Oh, on the
Minotaur.
Minotaur.
Okay, you got the card.
Where are you guys getting those little tokens?
It's off on the left here. They're technically not really in the game. This is just something that was added later by the developer because some people complained that they didn't like that there wasn't a card for conditions.
So where are you grabbing them from, though?
Just over here on the left.
There's a table on the left.
Can you?
No, yeah, here. Look for the here.
Yep, I got you.
Can you put the card on the character though, so that way it makes sense as to what it's for? Thanks.
Oh, that's what these little bags are for.
Yep.
How do you get something out of the bag?
You just pull it out.
Quick and drag. Yeah, quick and drag.
Just quick drag.
When I do that, I get the bag.
Don't hold.
Wait.
Just
You're holding
don't hold.
it. Just click once.
Yes.
And
You
drag
need
it.
to be fast. Like this.
All right, so it's Rurik's turn.
Nice.
Rurik can't really do much of anything right now. Oh wait, now he can. 1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
this mode is actually a fucking grind.
Yep, crushing blow on Qatar.
What did you say?
Crushing blow.
I heard question blow. What?
Crash and blow. That's what I'm feeling like at this point of the night. Alright, that's a hit. That is 11 damage, and he is thrown into the lava. And he is slowed.
All right.
Did someone already move his health, or do I need to do that? So that's 15.
Oh, I moved the wrong person.
Oh, moving me. Well, I had way more health than 20, right?
You were at 20.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because he attacked the last turn. Okay.
Oh, there goes Lobo.
It happens. Okay, so let's see.
It's Gerona's turn.
Gerona's turn. Since Lobo dropped for right now, do you want to just play for him, Moxie?
Sure.
We don't have to wait for him to get back on.
Whatever.
Gerona's just back on the board at this point.
How many spaces does she get?
She gets 6.
Okay.
Yep, back.
He's doing a double movement.
Almost moving for you.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Right there.
Uh,
You happy?
You can't technically move there without inciting a reaction attack, so you'd have to end right
From
here.
who?
Oh
Wait,
wait,
what?
no, I'm sorry. That's your character.
That's me. Yeah.
See, this is what happens when you play this game for so long. Suddenly, all the colors start mixing, and you're like, oh, it's the same.
Okay, hold on, guys. I foresee a future. This game is never going to end.
Yep, I saw this 2 turns ago.
So, do you
We
guys?
are in a huge stalemate because this is never going to move, and
Nope.
this is never going to move.
Nope.
That's why this mode is actually
So-
really flawed because of this.
Well, it's because of the portals.
It's
Yes.
the portals. Yeah.
It's
Not
it's-
only the portals, but just having
The spawn points are
spawn
fine.
points.
They
The
need
spawn
to
points
have
are
the
fine.
portals on opposing
portals-
sides.
Yeah, the portals are the problem.
Yeah, exactly. This issue of being able to respawn, jump into a portal, and
Like,
be right back in the action.
This portal and this portal should not be here.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Then it'd be fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because
then,
in your one turn,
uh,
you just come back to the fight instantly. So it's never gonna end.
Well, I'm
Yes.
quite liking it because we were absolutely getting our butt kicks, and all of a sudden we're stalling it.
Yeah, because we missed 3 times in a row.
Yes. And there,
It sucks.
even if you don't have these two,
And even then, it
there's
wouldn't.
already-
Even then, it wouldn't have really mattered anyway. You guys would just come back to the fight really
See,
fast.
the part of it too is he killed Jirana, who just came back. The next one is going to be Neri,
Who's gonna be
right
back at this? Yeah,
And then for us, we have Zund, who is going to come back this turn. So he's
Mhm.
going to be able to do the same thing.
That's
Vandals
why-
is about to die, so he'll be able to come back pretty soon. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So
it's
that,
gonna
that's
be
why
pretty
I was thinking.
endless here.
Yeah, capture the orb.
Yeah, there's 3 parts
See-
on this mode. There's the first part where everyone has the specials. There's the second part on like everyone's on 30 life, and there's the third part that's like the stalemate.
Yep.
Because even if we didn't have these two, this whole path would be a grind. Like every character wouldn't do anything for a turn just because it's going to go back to the fight. You know, this is needed, but it's also a flaw. Anyway,
But that makes it only
I-
beneficial for range characters, but
Yeah,
not
so-
for melee.
But classic PvP is nothing like this. Like the game would have been over like an hour ago.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, the game would have been over an hour ago.
Yes.
Normal PvP, we would have been done an hour ago.
Yeah.
On the Jorana moves, I always do put in the tank right here. It would be over just on the first second.
Considering Haran's the only person who hasn't died on that team, he
No, he
would've
died
been
once.
already
I had
dead
this.
by now.
I died.
No, he died once.
Everyone has
Everyone
died
died.
except
Oh, he did?
except the Minotaur. The Minotaur hasn't died yet.
No, Vandus
Yeah.
hasn't died.
And Vanarith, yeah. So I guess you could technically say we won, but I mean that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, because it's
The-
not the mode we're actually playing.
Yeah.
But... All right. Well, that's good. And I mean, does anyone have an issue with that? I think he's right. That
I think
it's-
we all agree
Yeah,
we're on a
yeah.
stalemate.
We all
easily
agree.
could go on to this for another couple hours.
Yeah, but
Potentially,
then-
there's a
Only-
chance that it won't. Like it could end, but it would
Well,
be
see,
multiple misses.
yeah,
in a
that's
row.
just chance at that point of rolling misses. So yeah.
Oh, I think you guys just flat out got cursed because you conned me on that one move.
Wait, no, I
That's
know.
just me.
Wait, no, Moxie, I fixed it so that it was the
No,
other
I
way
know.
around.
I'm kidding.
He's screwing with us.
I
Oh,
am.
I'm sure
It's
he
an
is.
absolute joke.
Well-
I mean, quite
well, I mean,
frankly,
well-
I'm tired and ready for bed. I
Well,
learned how to play. some
despite
good
playing
game and-
despite playing what we now realize flawed game mode, what do you think of Arena?
I like it. I mean, it's a very simple game. This honestly will.
It
fit
is to its
my
core. It is
kids
simple,
pretty well.
but
Yeah.
there's a lot of different character combinations you can make in
Yes,
Fatal Last
there
Dragon.
is a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of depth.
but I mean,
See, and another thing too, guys, this would be less of a stalemate if we actually picked healers.
Yep.
Yeah.
if Harun wasn't part of the team, but Jade was, that would be like
You guys would have
different.
won.
You
Problem.
mean my guy with green that is called a healer isn't really a healer?
Yes.
Your only healing is your passive. But here's
Yes.
the thing: if we had if we had a healer, then he can steal that healer's abilities and heal people. See how that works? But
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
we didn't have a healer.
But that's the fun part of this game is seeing all the different combinations. Like for
Well, dude,
instance,
yeah.
and positioning. So like you
And-
know what we were doing with the Minotaur, and then Zund being able to like lock people. Like I love that
Yeah.
one move where you put
Yeah,
the
Zun can just lock down people.
put
Yeah.
the dangerous choice on him, and it was like literally there was no option but taking damage from either reaction
Yep.
attack or lava.
Mhm.
That's why.
No, but then we're getting the new commander.
Same power level. Like,
Yeah, we're getting the new commander class, which is gonna be pretty awesome. And then we're
I
getting
don't
what?
know.
We're getting what? 8?
Buttloaded other heroes.
We're getting what,
yeah.
like 8 to 10 new special heroes?
12 heroes.
12 heroes? Yeah, we're getting 12 heroes.
It's gonna be absurd. They're gonna have
I
to
mean-
come up with some more like class types or do
Well, I mean,
something.
what- I mean,
'cause
what-
it can't
what-
just all be
I mean,
specials at that
Well,
point.
at that point, you would just add to the existing classes. What other
Yes.
classes are you gonna make? I mean, there's not
The
really
12
much else.
the 12 heroes are going to be
Well-
for the existing classes.
I mean, yeah, you can definitely add them to the same classes, but I'm saying you could always add more. I mean, like if you look in our
Yes.
Discord and you go down to the community made section, I've made another class in there, and it actually plays pretty well. So there's always, new ideas that can be added, and
Mhm.
even though that we found that this whole mode was a bit of a cluster, it's still important because I haven't personally seen any feedback on this mode in any of the forums or anything.
Yeah, no
else.
one's really bothered with it. This is
So-
kind of a throwaway mode they thought of, but
Well, but I think
Yeah,
it's
it's like,
good
oh,
because
hey,
then it can
there's
be
this.
fixed in the future.
right, they can implement more. Yeah. No, but yeah. I
So-
still haven't tried that one for all yet. One versus all. That one's definitely something interesting.
Yeah, I wanted
the dragon
to
versus
test that.
everyone.
Well, that was the one I actually had planned to do for tonight, but
Yeah, we would need one more player,
one more
though, yeah.
person for it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. So because you could do the gold dragon versus everyone, or the dragon avatar versus everyone.
yep. So
Let me ask a dumb question.
Mm.
On your whatever versus everyone.
Mm-hmm. One versus all.
So it's for like Imperial Salt, we just go around the board and everybody takes a turn playing it. Could we do something like that?
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, you
suppose.
could, but it does take a little bit out of the theme of it too.
Well, I mean it does, but
But, yeah,
point
you
being,
could
if
always
you only
play
have
it.
4 people and
Yeah, no, I
you
understand.
want to see what the mode's like.
You could always play a lot of these other modes if you really wanted to, right? I mean, if you come up with the rules or change things for how they're supposed to be played.
Yeah. So I have a question for you guys. So I know this Discord is for Arena, the contest,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
but since this is Tabletop Simulator, there are a lot of board games that we could play on here.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
want to know if you guys would definitely be down to play other games too,
Th-
because
No,
there
I am.
are so many games that
Oh,
I've
yeah,
been wanting
there's
to
lots
play
of
on
great
here.
games.
There's another one I've been wanting to play called New Angeles. Do you guys know that one?
Nope.
Nope.
So New Angeles requires at least 4 people. First of all, it's 4 to 6
Okay.
players. But it's a very social game. So it's only a game if you like social aspects.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of like debating and like just a lot of conversation. It's a lot of talking, basically. Because the game is basically you play against certain people and you play against the board at the same time. So you work together to fight against the board, but you're working against a rival at the same time. So you play as a corporation, and each person's given a secret card that says who your rival is. So only you know who the rival is, but no one else. That person doesn't know that you're that rival. You know.
Hmm.
So like I could be this
Mhm.
person's rival, and then he doesn't know that I'm his rival, right?
Yeah.
And you win the game because you collect what's called capital. You win the game if you have more capital than your rival. It doesn't matter if anyone else has more capital than you, just as long as you have more than your rival. So it's this interesting game of like forming friendships or betrayals because like someone could be ahead of you, but you don't care because he's not your rival. So it's like, okay, let's trade this and that and help me beat this guy, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Or like you basically work in the city. You have to collect resources to meet the demands of the city, and you also have to make sure that the government doesn't take over the city at the same time. So that's where playing against the board comes in. So everyone works together to make sure the government doesn't take over, but you also have to make sure that you are still beating your rival. So it creates a really interesting dynamic of the game because
Definitely
you only really have one opponent.
Yeah. So
two because you're against the board
comment
too.
I'd make is definitely there's no issue with anyone wanting to play other tabletop simulator things in there. So
just keep it in off
chat or the off topic or whatever is probably better for that. Yeah. But otherwise, I just want to quickly end this stream before you guys do more talking.
Oh no, you can end it. Yeah, you go for it.
Anyway, for anyone that's actually still paying attention, which I believe is probably only Codex, because he is our consistent one guy who's always watching the stream. Thanks for watching, and if you guys like what you saw, let us know if there's other things you want to see or comment or whatever. But thanks for watching. All right, thanks.